our graduates who are here to help us celebrate homecoming. We proudly recognize the young ladies and young men who were selected to be on the homecoming court. We appreciate our Bacon County High School band and director, Mr. Will Garrett. They will be playing for our opening festivities. We will begin with our first seniors. Our first representatives are Taylor Hutto and Wesley Coffin. Taylor is the daughter of Eric and Anissa Hutto. She plans to attend college and pursue a career in the radiology field with a specialization in nuclear medicine. Wesley's parents are D.L. and Anne-Marie Cothran. He attends Campground United Methodist Church. He plans to go to college after graduation to pursue a degree in business. Our next representatives are Emmy Harper and Kendrick Brooks. Emmy is the daughter of Tim and Mandy Harper. I apologize. Next are Jerry Lynn Swift and Bradley Knowlton. Jerry Lynn is the daughter of Jerry and Lonann Swift. Her plans are to attend Mercer University and become a corporate lawyer with a minor in psychology. Bradley's parents are Ray and Teresa Knowlton. Bradley's future plans are to attend college to pursue a degree in sports medicine. Our next representatives are Emmy Harper and Kendrick Brooks. Emmy is the daughter of Tim and Mandy Harper. She plans to attend and play softball at Valdosta State University while pursuing a degree in counseling. Kendrick is the son of Lakeisha Edwards. He plans to attend Kennesaw State University to major in software engineering and study filmmaking. Jenna Eason and Roderick Neal are our next representatives. Jenna's parents are Kevin and Cherie Eason. She plans to attend Georgia Southern University and become an optometrist. Rod is the son of Felicia Neal and the brother of Venteria Neal. He plans to work at Jay's IGA with Mr. Jay Williams and to later attend Roosevelt Warm Springs Institute. Our next seniors are Amber Williams and Dawson Dial. Amber's parents are Stephen Williams and Sherry Smart. She plans to attend Georgia Southern University and major in biology. Dawson is the son of Brian and Angie Dial. He plans to play baseball on scholarship from a four-year school while pursuing a degree in physical therapy. Mackenzie Wade and Dylan Kelly are our next representatives. Mackenzie is the daughter of Ken Wade and Stephanie Batten. She plans to attend South Georgia State College for 2 years before transferring to Georgia Southern University to pursue a degree in nursing. Dylan is the son of Anna Kelly and Jason Kelly. Dylan plans to attend college and earn a degree in agribusiness. Next we have Rachel Paulk and Xavier Hayes. Rachel's parents are Michelle Perkins and Daniel Paulk. Her future goals include playing softball at a university while working towards a degree in physical therapy. Xavier is the son of Joe and Laura Hayes. He plans to attend college to pursue a degree in business and accounting. Kaylee, Loreto, and Tucker Brigger are our next senior representatives. Kaylee is the daughter of Lebo and Blanca Loreto. She plans to attend Georgia Southern University and earn a bachelor's degree in accounting. Tucker's parents are Kevin and Kate Brigger. He plans to attend South Georgia State College for 2 years before transferring to Georgia Southern University to pursue a degree in education. Next, we have Marley Clements and Klein Nipper. Marley is the daughter of Ronnie and Janet Clements. She plans to attend South Georgia State College on a softball scholarship for 2 years before transferring to another school to pursue a degree in pharmacy. Klein is the son of Ken and Trish Nipper. He plans to play baseball at Middle Georgia State University while pursuing an engineering degree. Tana Bennett and Peyton Nobles are our final senior representatives. Tana is the daughter of Shane and Laura Bennett. She plans to attend cosmetology school in Statesboro before pursuing a career as an early childhood teacher. Peyton's parents are Tim and Lisa Nobles. He plans to play ball in college while working towards a degree in business management. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our 2015 Homecoming Queen, Miss Shady Tanner. Shady is being escorted by Bacon County High School Principal, Mr. Ross Newton. Shady is currently attending South Georgia State College. She is pursuing a degree in English and hopes to inspire a love of literature in young minds. Let's give all our 2016 Homecoming Court a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment we have been waiting for. The 2016 Homecoming King is Mr. Roderick Neal. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in Bacon County history, there was a tie for the Homecoming Queen. The 2016 Homecoming Queens are Miss Marley Clements and Miss Kaylee Loreto. Congratulations to Roderick, Marley, and Kaylee. This concludes the 2016 Homecoming ceremonies. Please stay and cheer on the Red Raiders.
GHSA and its member schools have made a commitment to promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at all GHSA sanctioned events. Profanity, degrading remarks, and intimidating actions directed at officials or competitors will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the event site. Spectators are not allowed to enter the competition area during warm-ups or while the contest is being conducted. Thank you for your cooperation in the promotion of good sportsmanship at today's event. The officials for tonight's game, Gold Leaf Football Officials Association. The referee is Pete Eason. Umpire, Gary Simmons. Head linesman, Alton Cade. Line judge, Lance Adamson. Side judge, Wade Baker. Your field judge, Bruce Revis. "25-second clock operator, Lamori Grady. EOC is Mike Thompson. Ladies and gentlemen, if I could get you to stand to your feet and remove your hats. Our pregame prayer will be presented tonight by Associate Pastor, New Vision Church, Vic Peacock, which will be followed by our national anthem performed by the Raider Regiment.
Let us pray. Lord Jesus, we just want to thank you for allowing us to be back at this place tonight, God, Lord, to celebrate, God, your goodness and your mercy, God. Father, we ask you, Lord, God, for the protection, God, of the players and God, all that's involved in this competition tonight, God. We welcome, God, the great county of Toombs County as they come. And Lord, let us just have a wonderful time tonight, God. We honor you tonight. We thank you tonight for what you're going to do, God. We pause for just a moment, God, to say, God, we ask you to bless our country for the tragedies, God, that are happening, God. We ask, God, for your love, God, to prevail above all things, God. We honor you tonight. We thank you and we praise you for your mercy, for your grace, in the powerful name above all names, Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen.
All right, we're going to come back.
And he had to get the. Told him to come.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett & Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Our attention now to the football game. It's our Red Raiders are already down in the north end zone getting warmed up. We've yet to see the Toombs County Bulldogs come back out. It looks like they're maybe sending their captains across the way. I'm looking down towards the school. And it's a beautiful night for high school football.
That's right.
Still a little bit warm, still a little bit humid, but as the night progresses, I believe it'll start to cool off a little bit, and we're going to be in for a war here. This is South Georgia football at its finest. Two small communities coming together to celebrate the war that's taking place between the lines, and there's nothing that screams any louder when you're a high school football player or you're a community like us than when we're able to beat somebody that's a few miles away from us, and we got bragging rights for a year.
That's right. We're going to go down right now with Mr. Shane Bennett and our Bennett sideline report. Shane has a interview from our band director. Shane?
Yeah, that's right, guys. I got Mr. Will Garrett, our new band director in County this year. And Mr. Garrett, tell me a little bit about you coming to Bacon County and what it's been since you've been here, kind of your experience with Bacon County so far.
Oh, it's been great so far. It's just the best move of my life to ever come to Bacon County. This is the greatest place I could ever teach, and the kids are great. The parents are great. It's so much fun to work with the kids. We've almost doubled the size of the band from last year, and they're just doing great things. We're getting ready to go to a competition in about a month, and they're working towards that right now.
And I have to say, you have doubled the size of the band. You've done a remarkable stuff with the band in the short time you've already been here. So, where do you say you're coming here from, Mr. Garrett?
Last year I taught in Lanier County, but originally I taught in Florida at Dixie County High School in Cross City.
Okay. Well, this week, coming into homecoming, do you do as a band director, and we talked to the coaches about what they do different, do you do anything as a band director? You know, you got the homecoming parade, different things y'all perform on the field, starting national anthem to begin with. Any other things that you do differently as a band director getting ready?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We kind of refocused from our marching show to what we're going to do at homecoming. We do a lot of practicing, doing the parade formations, getting ready for that, and really just push them to get ready to be, you know, that school spirit that the band needs to be.
Yeah, and they're starting in the background now. They're doing a good job. So, just overall, Mr. Garrett, what would you say about Bacon County and what you've seen thus far about our students and our school and community and stuff like that?
Like I said, it's probably one of the greatest places I've ever taught. The faculty support is there. They're always checking in, giving, talking to the kids, giving me compliments, giving the band compliments, and that means a lot. And just having the community behind you, go to the grocery store and have people in the community say, hey, you're the band director, you're doing a great job. That means a lot to a person.
Yeah, and that's what I was wanting to see the community support. I mean, it's not just football, guys. When we talk about, and Mr. Garrett can back me up on that, this community supports every aspect of these students' lives, from band to football to baseball to softball to track to cross country. They do it all. And Mr. Garrett is right. If you see, I've noticed people coming up and talking to you, and we're really proud to have you here, and hope you'll stay here for us a long time.
I plan on staying for as long as I can.
All right, guys, back up to you.
Thank you very much, Shane. A great interview with our new band director, and we're excited, and we can tell a difference. There's a lot more excitement when it comes to our band program, and we're very excited about having him here with us today, and we appreciate it. Looking across the field, the captains for Toombs County Bulldog be number 5, Demetrius Owens. He's a 10th grader, weighs 170 pounds. Number 18 looks like the quarterback. They don't have the positions listed, but his name is Dalton McBride. He's an 11th grader, weighs 160 pounds. Number 32, Jaquel Boyd. He's an 11th grader, 178. This may be the running back we're hearing about. And then we got number 51, Willie Campbell. He's an 11th grader, and he weighs 230 pounds. And from the look of him, he looks like a defensive lineman, possibly a nose guard. And from the way he's put together, these kind of guys are very, very hard to block.
That's right. And the captains for the Raiders looks like Xavier Brown, KJ Brown, Andrew Bloodworth, and Jesus Brown. Those are going to be your captains for tonight. We're 5 minutes away from kickoff here. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, me and the Rev are going to do our weekly college pick'em, our starting lineups, and we'll have opening kickoff. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Region action here in 2AA. Red Raiders of Bacon County are taking on the Bulldogs of Toombs County. Red Raiders, my mind went blank, but they're walking out on the field. The captains, there we go, walking out on the field. Bacon County in their all red uniforms tonight with the black helmets. Toombs County in their white tops and navy pants, as Toombs is white, navy, and red. And so we're getting ready for a little bit of football. 3 minutes left to go before the kickoff. And before we go to the starting lineups, one of the things me and Rev are going to start doing each week is we're going to start talking a little college football before the game and doing our weekly pick'em. Rev, was you able to watch number 5 Clemson at Georgia Tech last night?
I did watch it, and Clemson was impressive, but I don't know if they were so impressive or if it's just that Georgia Tech played very, very badly. I couldn't really decide. I know that Clemson stopped that triple option dead in the first 3 quarters.
The running back for Ware County, he was held to probably his lowest yardage of the year, but there was a couple runs that got called back for different penalties. But Clemson won 26-7 over Georgia Tech in the ACC division of games, and so I'm going to pick Clemson for that one. But tonight we have a few games going on tonight, but let's go. We're going to do the top 25. At number 24 is Utah, and they are hosting USC. Who do you have in that ball game?
The Utes.
Utah, yeah. I'm going to go with USC. They need to get over the hump and win a little bit, so I'm going to go with them. Number 1, Alabama is hosting Kent State this weekend.
Alabama.
All the way. Do you think Alabama's number 1 team in the country?
There's no doubt.
I agree with you totally. Number 12, Georgia, at number 23, Ole Miss. Let's take a moment to break this game down since we're Georgia fans. What you think?
Well, I think that Ole Miss is a lot to handle. I think they've got a lot to prove. I don't think Georgia is as good as what our ranking shows right now. I think we'll be competitive by the end of the year, but I'm going to go with the Bulldogs. But we've got to have some things go right for us.
So you don't think Georgia's the top 15 team in the country?
I don't.
You don't think so?
Not right now.
I'm going to have to disagree with you because there's not a lot of good teams out there. Normally on any given Saturday or any given year, I would probably agree with you.
And I'm the biggest Georgia fan in the world, but reality's reality.
Well, I'm going to pick the Dogs and in an upset because that's exactly what it will be, even though Ole Miss is ranked number 23. Number 11, Wisconsin at number 8, Michigan State.
Sparty.
Sparty all the way it is as they come off of a big win. And I think we actually both called that. Number 14, Tennessee, traveling down to Gainesville to play the hated from this booth, number 19, Florida Gators.
I don't know which one I hate the worst, Florida or Tennessee. It's a toss-up. I really don't care. Maybe both of them will lose.
I'm going to go with Florida for defensive reasons and pick them, even though that hurts me. Number 4, Michigan is hosting Penn State. Who you got in that game?
Michigan.
Of course, Michigan. I love Michigan. There's something about them Yankee teams. I like that. Number 16, Baylor at Oklahoma State. Who cares?
Right. Oklahoma. No, Baylor.
Baylor all the way. Number 7, Stanford at UCLA.
Stanford.
Number 3, Louisville at Marshall.
Louisville.
And number 17, Arkansas versus number 10, Texas A&M.
Probably A&M because of their defense.
I'm going to go with A&M as well. So there's your weekly pick'ems from upstairs. As while we were picking them, the Raiders are down. They come out. They're down at about the 35-yard line, huddling up and taking a knee. They're praying. Toombs County is going to come out and to about the 40. They're going to be kicking. Are they receiving or kicking the ball?
I think they are receiving or kicking the ball. I'm sorry.
They're going to be kicking it deep. Your Raiders will be taking in the open playoffs. And we've got another game for you in region action tonight, and we are about to get underway as the kick return team for the Red Raiders are jogging onto the field right now. Trey Stewart, who's dangerous. We've only seen him return one so far this year, and Legondrick Snell, who is also one of our better athletes, is back deep at about the 5-yard line to receive the kick. We watched this kicker Toombs County has in the opening during pregame. What did you think?
Well, he's one of the best kickers that I've seen this year. He's a fine kicker. His number's 24. He's not listed in the roster, but he was hitting 50-yard field goals before the game, and I got all ideas he's going to kick it through the end zone.
He hit a 55 during warm-up, and Trey's going to take it at the 1-yard line. He crosses the 15. He's got a hole. He breaks a tackle, and he's brought down at the 25-yard line. And a good return by the Red Raiders.
One player got him.
Yep, that was it. He had a hole and almost broke it, and that's going to bring out our offense tonight. Starting on offense for the Raiders, we'll catch the defense is at quarterback, number 3, Dawson Jewell. At tight end, KJ Castile. Wide receiver, JP Peterson. At Terrion Moore, Legondrick Snell. Got tailback, Xavier Brown. And then we got our big heavies, Bloodsworth, Lopez, Will Richardson, Jesus Brown, and Jackson Hall. We're in shotgun formation, standing at the 20-yard line. Jewell drops back, and he's going to launch it deep. He's got a man open, and he's overthrown.
And he was open.
Man, he was wide open as Legondrick just ran right by the cornerback number 1 for Toombs County. It looks like Lane Adams.
Yeah, that's going to be a matchup we can watch all night, I can already tell you. Don't be surprised to see them flipping to follow Snell wherever he goes tonight. They'll put their best corner on him, and they'll follow him all over the field.
Well, I can tell you this, we missed an opportunity right there because that was 6. That was 6.
And he was way, way overthrown.
Be 2nd down and 10 for the Raiders as Jewell is in at quarterback. Xavier standing to his right. Shotgun formation, 2 tights. Going to take the ball, hand it Xavier Brown. He gets a hold to the right side. There he goes. He's across the 40. He breaks a tackle. He's at the 50. He's down to the 40. The 30. He's getting chased from behind. Can he make it at the 10? 5.
He's going to score.
Touchdown. No flags on the play. Touchdown, Xavier Brown. Second play from scrimmage.
Well, that was a stretch play, looked like to me. Was that somebody pull on that play and kick out an end?
No, the defensive tight end kicked out, and he shot up in there. You get north and south like that, and just like that, we're on the board here. 6-0 is your Red Raiders, and all I got to say is wow.
Wow, didn't expect that. And I had no idea, Xavier, I know he's tough, but I had no idea he had the wheels that he had.
Ladies and gentlemen, he started at about the 30-yard line, and he went all the way into the end zone, broke a couple of tackles right there at the 15-yard line, a shoelace tackle. He had those high knee drills, and he got it. The extra point attempt is up, and we got an extra point attempt is good. Is doing the kicking duties tonight for the Raiders.
Dylan Kelly.
was Dylan Kelly, and boy, did he come on late last week. So it's 7-0 here early at
it's all
Raider
about
Field.
the shoes for Dylan.
That's it. It's all about those shoes. 11:32 here in the first quarter, and you're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
And our Red Raiders are about to kick off. Ronaldo Juarez is our kicker, and we get you back just in time. That was sent a shock through this stadium. That was quite a play.
That's right, 11:32 here in the first quarter. The Raiders scored on the second play from scrimmage. We're going to do a play, and he bubbles the ball.
Yeah, he bobbled the ball, and we bring him down. Great play by Legondrick Snell as he brings him down on about the 15, 16-yard line, looks like. What a great play. We were expecting him to kick it deep, and all of a sudden he pooches it into an open hole, and that was a great kick by Ronaldo Juarez, who has not been doing a lot of the kicking. We did see him some last week, but quite frankly, only scoring 14 points, there was not a lot of kickoffs that took place last week.
That's right. That was a great kick. In a great moment, and our special teams and our kicking unit has come up huge for us. That's something that we've not seen in the past, but Coach Bordeaux's doing an awesome job. Our prayers and thoughts are with him and his daughter as she had knee surgery today, and she is recovering, and we are praying for you. So Toombs County going to take it. They're going to hand it to that tailback, and he's brought down after a gain of about 2. We've heard nothing but good things about this guy. Statistically, he's the number 2 running back in the state right now, and I think you give us a stat.
Yeah,
160 yards tonight, and he breaks a record, school record.
No, he goes over 1,000 yards.
Over 1,000 yards. Wow. 11:08 here in the first quarter. The Red Raiders 7-0 as we scored on a opening run, second play from scrimmage. Xavier Brown took it into the end zone. They're still in shotgun and a little pistol set. Quarterback for Toombs County is going to take it, and they're going to hand it to that, and he's got a hole, and there he goes. He gets to the outside, and he's broke it. He's down across the 50, the 45. He's chased down from behind and finally brought down at about the 35-yard line. Number 28 running the ball for Toombs County. He found a hole just like Xavier did, except we saved the touchdown.
When I was watching them warm up, I had no idea that number 28 was going to be the running back. I really did not. I had someone else picked to be the running back. He just doesn't look like a running back. He looks more like a defensive lineman. He's thick. Big and thick. Let's see what they say he weighs. He weighs almost 200 pounds.
10:40 here in the first quarter, 7-0, and Toombs County, in their second play from scrimmage, has crossed the field in our territory on the 35-yard line.
Now this is the guy that I thought was going to be the running back, Keyshawn Morgan. He's an 11th grader and he weighs 205 pounds. He's lined up behind the quarterback.
Pistol formation. They're going to take it. They're going to hand it to number 6. He's a big guy. He breaks a tackle or 2. 3 Raiders it takes to bring him down, but we do after a gain of about 4 yards on the play. Both teams seem to feel like they can
run the football.
That's right, to the outside, especially. Knock those defensive ends out.
Real quick, our starting defense, linebacker Garrett Anderson is a sophomore, cornerback Antonio Moore, safety Ayrton Moore, free safety Trey Stewart. We got a cornerback in Cavante Merritt, defensive end Anthony Madison, and cornerback Xavier Brown. I'll come back and name the rest of them after this play.
If you're looking at the Toombs County offense, they're kind of in a stacked pistol. The fullback up almost right behind the guard. They're going to take it. They're going to hand it to that big guy right up the middle, and he's met and knocked down, but not after. But before he gained about 4 yards on the play and bring up a third down.
Hey, guys, the number 6 that you're seeing on the field now is the number 2 running back, not the previous running back.
That's what I thought. Yeah, he looks the running back part. He's got the size. He's got the build. He's got a kind of a low center of gravity, and he's just a big kid. And you can tell he looks like a premier running back to me.
Appreciate that from our Bennett and Johnson sideline reporter Shane Bennett for that information. 9 minutes and ticking, 7-0 Red Raiders on top in the first quarter. They're going to take it. They're going to hand it to number 6. We hit him in the backfield, and I think he's going to be short of the first down. That's going to He's going to be a yard short. Great play by the Raiders, and that'll bring up 4th down and 1.
Jesus Brown broke through. I think he fought off his play and hit him in the backfield. He just wasn't able to wrap him up. As a defensive lineman, sometimes you're not able to get a clean shot. He was just able to hit him down low and got him stumbling, and we brought him down. But they're not going to this close to the end zone. You can bet they're not going to. They're not going to try to kick or punt or
Ball's
anything.
on the 26-yard line. They hand it to him, and he goes forward, bounces off a tackle. He breaks another tackle. He's at the 20, the 5. He's at the 10, and he's finally tackled by Trey Stewart at about the 8-yard line is where they're going to spot it, and that'll be a 1st and goal for the Bulldogs of Toombs County.
And that was not that we were not where we were supposed to be. That was that we did not wrap up. Continuing with our defense, cornerback K.J. Brown. Linebacker K.J. Brown, defensive end Andrew Bloodworth, defensive tackle Dawson Murray, and nose guard Jesus Brown. That rounds off your starting defense.
And so number 18 is the quarterback for Toombs County. This time they're going to spread us out. Still got a pistol set with a tight end in. Tight end to the left. They're going to take the ball, and they're going to hand it underneath, but we read it. We come on a blitz from the outside. They're trying to do a little delay up the middle. And it looked like K.J. Brown. Is that who it was?
Yes, it was K.J. Brown. Great play by our linebacker.
Tackle for a loss, and that'll be 2nd and goal for Toombs County.
K.J. is only a sophomore. He's been playing a lot since his freshman year. I'm sorry, not a sophomore, but a junior. He's just a junior. And
he's played a lot for us. 7:35 here in the first quarter. Ball is on the 9-yard line. Toombs County is knocking on the door. Twins up to the right. Got a tight end and a single receiver to the left. Shotgun formation, going to take it. The quarterback's going to keep it.
Get him.
Oh, we missed the tackle. And then wow, did you see that? Ball going to be down at the 1-yard line, but I couldn't help but to see how our cornerback ran. Did he run from that tackle?
It looked to me like he did.
Goodness gracious, young man. Goodness gracious. He had him, and it just looked like he ran from it. 7-18 here, 7-0. The Raiders are on top. It's 3rd and goal. And we're shifting guys on and off the field for defense. Anthony Madison coming off the field. I formation. They're going to do a quarterback sneak. And originally,
get in.
He did get in.
He may have him short.
Effort. We're going to see. They're not signaling at all. Waiting for him to get up. They're not going to signal.
Way to fight, Red Raiders.
Let's see. And they spotted him on the inch line.
Yeah.
Good job defense. As his initial push, he didn't make it, but then on that second effort, I thought from up top he did. And so that's going to bring the 12th man on their feet here as we can feel the vibration of the stands. 4th and goal here, 6:42 left in the first quarter. It's 7-0 Red Raiders, and Toombs County is 4th and goal on our inch line. They're in I formation. They're going to take it back, snap, and he gets it. We stop him. We stop him. What a stop. Boy, that's a prayer we needed. Great job by the defense as we brought a full house. The snap was high. Quarterback jumped, and he was on his way down. K.J. Brown, I believe, met him in the backfield, and that's the Raiders will take over on the 5-yard line, 4.5-yard line. Huge play for the Red Raiders.
And just like you said, our cornerback that was kind of running away from the tackle, our defensive back coach met him when he got to the sideline, and he was talking to him rather nicely, I think.
We come out in our base package, double tight. Xavier standing to the left of Dawson Jewell. He's going to step back. This time he's going to heave it. It's in double coverage. He outthrows it, and a good throw by Dawson Jewell as Legondrick Snell was double covered by number 6 and number 1. You know, that number 6 running back to me, Rev, he looks like he may be
hurt a little bit.
Hurt, yeah. He looks like he's
tentative a little bit.
Hamstring or
he
knee.
looks gassed from down here on the sidelines, guys. Something's not right with him. He don't look 100%.
Yeah,
I wonder why they started the other guy at tailback if indeed he's, he didn't look real quick coming out of the backfield. He's a load now. Don't misunderstand me, but he doesn't have like world-class speed or anything.
6:21. Ball is on the 4-yard line as we held them on 4th and goal at 7-0 here in the first quarter. We're going to bring Ayrton in motion. We're going to fake it. Jules got it, and he better get forward. Jewell tried to juke and get outside, and they were all over us, and that's going to knock us for a loss of about 1, maybe 2 yards on the play. That was a scary moment there.
Yeah.
We got to get out of this end of the end zone. But don't worry, we got a secret weapon down there with the gold shoes or the green shoes.
Dylan Kelly.
Dylan Kelly.
He's liable to bang a 90-yarder here.
Under 6 minutes now here in the first quarter. Red Raiders scored on their second play, first possession. Davion Brown on a long touchdown run. We've got the ball as we held Toombs County on 4th and goal. We're up 7-0, and it's a big 3rd down and 11 now. Our quarterback standing in the backfield. He hands it off, and we get to that side again. Almost broke a tackle, but we crossed for a gain of 1 or 2 on the play. Ball is going to go back to about the 5. It looks like they're going to mark it at the 6-yard line, and we will have to punt it out of our own end zone.
I will tell you that looking right now from up top, it looks like J.P. Peterson is going to be open on a slant all night long. They're playing way off of him, and he's out there by himself on the island. That's 10 yards anytime we want it.
There's so many things you can do when you run double tight formations, as that's why our 10U runs double tight formations.
Right.
10U too. We're going to go down to Shane Bennett in just a moment after the punt with our Bennett and Johnson sideline report and see what Shane thinks about the battle on the line. An end-over-end kick, and it's going to bounce, and this time we're going to let it bounce, and we touched it at about the 35-yard line. He didn't get quite a good bounce as he did last year, but he put him out of the end zone. Shane, what's the battle in the trenches look like from your view down on the field?
Well, guys, we come in as, you know, we're oversized just about everybody we play, but right now we're controlling the line of scrimmage in that last play there. That's a prime example of why you don't go in the shotgun when you got 4th and goal like that or 1 inch like that. That's anything can happen. We got away with that last week, but right now we're winning the game up front. But you know, it's a long game early in the first quarter.
I think what we lack in size right here, we're making up for in quickness, because I've seen us break through a couple of times.
Yep. Toombs County going to come out on offense, ball at the 35. They're in our territory. Twins up to the right. They're going to bring the man in motion. They're going to motion him. He's going to stay tight between the tackles. Takes the ball. He's going to hand it. We're going to try to get to outside. That's that number 28. We stretch the play, and he drags us to the 30, and we finally knock him out of bounds. And a good job by our guys letting up once they realized they were out of bounds. Last week, that would have been a penalty, but this week's a different story. Gain of about 6 yards on the play. We stretched it out pretty good on defense, but that time our cornerback jumped on for the ride and just tried to drag him down.
The problem I got is I don't understand why we didn't attack it when we saw it coming this way. We just kind of laid back.
We looked a little soft on this side. We're not going to call names, but we do look a little soft on this side tonight, and I'm sure Coach Yates, he'll pick that up a little bit. Pistol formation here, tight to the left. Got singles. They're back in. Fullback standing right at the guards behind. They're going to take it, and he's going to drop back to throw it, and that quarterback's scrambling. He's got a man wide open at the 10. He catches it, makes a move. 5, touchdown, Toombs County.
Yep.
And they just called us slipping.
Well, exactly what they done. You know, that's
tight
what
end
they're
coming
gonna
from
do.
the backside.
Yeah, that was a good play.
And so 4:28 here in the first quarter. Toombs County's answers, I guess you would say, after the Raiders held them on their first possession, 4th and goal. And so they're sneaking a guy on the field, but we've got him. And they're going to try to attempt the extra point here. It's 7-6, Raiders on top. And if this extra point stands, we'll have a tie here, as it's been a ball game so far. Early on down in Baxley, Georgia, Appling County is up 7-0 on Statesboro. And we're waiting for the extra point. The ball is going to be kicked from the 10-yard line. Number 24, kick is up, and the kick looks like to be right down the middle, and it is good here. So 4:28 left here in the first quarter at Raider Field. Your score is 7-7. Red Raiders and Toombs County Bulldogs are tied. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Back, everybody. What an exciting first half of the quarter. A little bit over half of the first quarter's gone. And your Red Raiders are trading punches with the Toombs County Bulldogs. They're much bigger than we are. Got a very heralded running back. And can I tell you, they've got 2 good running backs. It's number 48 and number 6. Both are good-looking running backs. And kicker finally got into it to what we saw that he had been doing in pregame, and kicks it into the end zone. LeGondrick Snell takes it. And we'll be taking the ball at the 25-yard line. I'm anxious to see what we're going to be able to do consistently from our offense. We've tried to open it up both times by throwing the ball deep, and they've already went to double coverage on Legondrick, so we're going to have to try to find somebody else that can pick it up on the outside. And, of course, Xavier, he sure did look good when he took it up the middle, broke a couple of tackles, and he was off to the races.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 20-yard line, and you can tell Coach Langford is each week he tries to get it into our playmakers' hands. And right now on offense, it's been Legondrick. But we're going to come out in a spread this time, and we're going to throw a little quick screen. And we got a man. We missed a block, but he breaks a tackle, and he gets down a gain of about 8 on a little quick screen out to the left. And to be honest with you, if our wide receiver hits a block, he's down the sideline.
He is down the sideline. That was just such a pretty play for somebody to whiff on a block. It's just those little things like that make such a difference.
Playing a lot better football tonight so far, though, as it's not been as nasty of penalties.
Yeah.
But the small things are going to be important in games like this. 3:54 and ticking in the first quarter. Ball is on the 27-yard line at 7-7, and we're going to go empty backfield, trips out to the right, twins up. Dawson's going to take it, and before the snap, he was running, giving it away where he was going, but it was a quarterback draw, and a gain of about a yard on the play.
It's going to be third and 2.
Third and 2. There was no psyching to that. He ran forward before he ever took the snap. Jules going to come off the field, and it looks like Brown's coming in, Cooper Brown. You'll see this all night, and we'll see what Cooper can do in his first shot at quarterback. We're going to rotate our quarterbacks probably the entire year. Cooper Brown's played really well for us at times. There's
empty again.
Empty formation. Ball is spotted at the 28-yard line, third down and 2, maybe 3 yards. Cooper's going to take it. He's going to drop back, and he's got a man open, and it's caught. Stepped out of bounds. A gain of about 4 or 5 on the play, and first down for the Raiders.
Yes, good play.
Cooper comes in. His first pass. There you go. Was a completion, an easy pass. And that's what you always want to do to get your quarterbacks going. You hear it said every time in the NFL, college.
Even last night with Jacoby Brissett.
Yep.
Hear it every week with a new or a young quarterback.
This time KJ Castille's going to go down to tight end to the right side. We got twins that way as well. We're going to take it and hand it to Xavier, and he gets to the outside, or is that Cavante Merritt?
Cavante.
Either one. Cavante was the running back. He gained of about a yard on the play, it looks like. Ball's at about the 31.5-yard line, and it'll be second down and 9 for the Raiders. Cooper's still in at quarterback.
He actually had looked like the play was developing well, but he kind of started stumbling and then got knocked down.
Defensive end just ran right by him, number 87. He's a big guy, but he ran right by our guy. We're going to come out, and we've got a tight end in. Shotgun formation. Cooper stands back. Cavante to his left. Going to bring Legondrick across in motion. We're going to hand it to him in a speed route. And, boy, that safety come downhill. Nice for Toombs County, and he shut us down in the backfield.
Sure did. That play's just not going to work.
That coach, actually, we sealed the end, but we didn't. That safety just come downhill. That's what makes or break it. Most of the time in high school football, you don't have a safety come downhill like that. You hadn't seen that since Tron Folsom and Drell Green played here. And he did. He come from the backside and shut that down. We sealed the edge because you could see Toombs County's guy going nuts.
I think rather than Legondrick looking at the play right now, I think our play is going to be to KJ Steele because that defensive back that they got, here we go.
We're going to throw it deep, and that's who we're going to throw it to, and he's all over him, holding him. There's not going to be a flag on the play. They're going to let him play a little bit. 1:29 here in the first quarter, and that's going to be 4th down and 11. The Raiders are going to have to punt from the 29-yard line. At 7-7 is your score if you're just joining us.
That was a good pass and a good play. And Castile one-on-one with this cornerback they've got out here. I think we found the guy that we're going to try to pick on as far as our passing game is concerned, at least when we go deep or out wide. He's playing off of us about 10 or 12 yards, which shows me that he's not very fast.
Dylan Kelly in to kick. He's going to punt it end over end. They're going to try to fair catch it, and they do at the 40-yard line. Got a change of field position for the Raiders a little bit, and that's going to be good for us. Field position is always key. If you don't believe it, like you were referring to the NFL game last night, just watch the New England Patriots play. 1:23 here in the first quarter, and it's 7-7 is your ball game, is your score.
Our defense is looking pretty good.
In this moment,
Stop that pressure when they start stretching the ball. I don't think they're running very effectively up the middle, at least not yet. But we are selling out to stop the run, and I don't think they're going to let us do that. They're going to throw a little bit.
Yep, that's what they like to do, try to spread you out and run it, even though they got two tights in right now. They're going to take it and hand it number 28. Got him in the backfield. He's dragging folks for about a gain of 4 on the play.
And we hit him at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we're meeting these guys at the line of scrimmage. We're just going to have to find a way to get them down.
Our rear ends is not as heavy as their rear ends.
Yeah, you can take those knees out, though. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, you do.
Under a minute here to go in the opening quarter. It's a 7-7 ball game. Toombs County has it for their third possession on offense. Ball is at the 43-yard line for Toombs County. Quarterback, they break the huddle. They're in a pistol formation. They run this tight pistol. They got their fullback, and he's almost right up on the line, right behind the guard. They're going to shift their running back out of the backfield, line him up in the slot. It's going to be a quarterback draw, and he shot through there fast, but we tackle him after a gain of probably 3 on the play. And someone up here in the booth said that earlier that they were worried about that quarterback. He looked shifty.
I think it was Brent Johnson said that he looked like he was shifty on film, that he's a little bit better as far as running the ball than what he maybe had been given credit. Now it's 3rd and about 4, and this is where we're going to have to make a stop, which them being midfield, I got all ideas they think their defense is going to be able to hold us, so they're 2 plays in. And it's going to run down in the first quarter. You've been listening to Red Raider Radio on 93.5 The Eagle.
Shane, you got it?
in this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Field is the second quarter, and it's 7-7 is your ball game. Toombs County has the ball on the 47-yard line, and a big 3rd down and 3 for the Raiders. Earlier on in the game, if you're just joining us, we held them on 4th and goal, and we've been playing on that end of the field since then, and finally we just got a punt that rolled over the 50-yard line, and now they're threatening to get back in our territory, and let's see if the boys can hold them here.
We need a big play from somebody. Somebody needs to step up. We're 4 games into the season now. We're not anymore. We've about seen everything that's going to be thrown at us at least one time, so let's step up and let's make something happen.
Biggest thing is we're going to have to hit them low. They're big.
I will say we've got a freshman that's playing middle linebacker for us tonight.
I formation, basically going to hand the ball off out of pistol, and he bounces outside, and man, he's across the 40. He's bouncing around people, breaking tackles. He's at the 30, and finally brought down at about the 25-yard line, and we just did a poor job of tackling on that play.
We're just not bringing them down with our tackling. It looks like it's going to take game tackling. I just don't know that. It doesn't appear that we're going to be able to tackle him one-on-one.
Well, there's an old head ball coach that used to coach here that says it takes a little bit of courage.
Yes,
for those of you that know what I'm talking about, you'll understand. 11:47 here to go at 7-7. And they're going to take the snap and hand it to number 6, and he goes up the middle, and he's finally brought down after a gain of about 5. And they got a little push on us there as they quick snapped us a little bit. And we're rotating guys on and off the field.
And they keep just bringing one big running back after the other, bringing them in.
Pistol formation. It's a tight formation. This time we got twins to the top. Oh, we meet him in the backfield, and we drive him back. Could you see that number, Rev?
Yeah,
finally, somebody with a little bit of courage. As number 45, Houston, and I think he's down.
Yeah.
He is down on the play. So
he may have hurt his back when he come through and hit him like that.
Oh, goodness. That's never good. He laid a lick to him on that play.
Yeah, his back came across the helmet as he came down. That's that's a painful thing.
So we're going to take a quick break right here as we've got a player down, a huddle up timeout. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle. Give us 2 commercials.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind you.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes, or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Got anything to worry about as far as it being life-threatening or anything. So we're sure he'll be all right. But he did deliver quite a lick. It was probably the lick of the ball game so far. But my understanding is he fell back on top of a helmet, and that's what kind of hurt his back. But having said that, let's go to some of the scoreboard and look at some of the scores that's taking place around the area tonight. And what you got, QB?
In our region, it looks like Benedictine is on top of Vidalia in the second quarter, 7-0. I'm updating it right now to see. Obviously, we're here 7-7 with 11:11 left in the second region right now. And actually, Benedictine just scored, it looks like, so they're going to be up 14-0 pending an extra point. ECI is up 19-0 on Trutland. The reason I give that score is because of old Uncle Barry. Yep. Down there in Trutland, he pastors in that community.
They had a like an all-state running back that blew out his knee.
Goodness.
And it's when you lose someone in single A like that, that's a game changer. It's hard to recover.
Some other scores from around the area: Clinch County is up 14-0 on Wilcox County, and no score yet from Coffee County. Irwin 12-7 on Telfair. Jeff Davis 3-0 on Metter. It's posting in the second quarter is what it's showing. Lanier, that's actually softball. So those are some of the things we have here. Open up the ball game. Dawson Jewell tried to pass down the sideline, missed LaGondrick Snell wide open on the opening possession for the Raiders, and then the second play handed it underneath. Xavier Brown bounced it outside for a 70-yard touchdown run, and then we held them on 4th and goal, but we could not get out of that side of the field. They winded up coming back and scoring on a couple missed tackles by the Raiders, and it's 7-7 here, and they have the ball 3rd down and 9 after a big hit, and they're in the pistol formation, bunch pistol, single receivers to the top and to the bottom. They're going to take it, and this time the quarterback pulls it, he throws it, he's got a man wide open, he's at the 10, he makes a move, number 42 down to the 5, first down for Toombs County. Just not very good discipline play by our defense. And it's really hard to play, though. I mean, you got to pick one or the other when you play a team like Toombs County that's big, got a big comeback.
When you're a defensive back and that's your assignment, you don't have a whole lot to choose from. You know what I'm saying. When you see a guy running wide open, you got to get on him.
It's that easy. Somebody's got the fullback out of the backfield, and usually it's that outside linebacker unless it's a blitz, or like you said, because of our cornerback was available. Right. However, we got double tight formation or a single tight end. They're in their pistol and they're letting that clock run down. Quarterback's watching the clock. It's under 10. He takes it and he hands it to number 6. He pounds forward and he drags a couple of our guys. Touchdown, Toombs County.
Well, it's just that easy, when you got a chance on 3rd and 9 to make a play and you don't, then and you got a big. And I'm telling you, what does their line weigh? What would you say? 250 pounds a man. And we don't have anybody over 200 pounds, maybe 1 or 2 players that's over 200 pounds. So it's hard when you're dealing with a situation like that.
So far, we were controlling the line of scrimmage until their last 2 drives. They kind of get some push on us. But really, we've been in position. We just kind of missed some tackles. We're wishing the best of luck to Caleb Houston as they took him off the field. The extra point attempt is up. And it's actually wide to the right, no good. And that could come back. It could help us. So that was big. As I noticed, we didn't give up on the play. We put a good little rush in there, but we wish Caleb the best, as I think they were taking him off for precautionary measures.
Guys, just to give you an update real quick. Buddy in here, Doc said he may have just bruised his back. Everything was fine, extremities, everything was moving, no numbness, anything like that. He just thinks he bruised his back. More precautionary, as you're saying.
Okay, great. Thanks for that, Shane. We appreciate that. You have Shane Bennett there reporting to us from the sideline, or Bennett Johnson sideline report. We appreciate him keeping us up to date. It's great to have someone on the sideline. We appreciate Bennett and Johnson for supplying that and allowing us to do that. It keeps us up to date with what's going on among the coaches, among the players, and what the mood and what the penalties are, whether we did or whether we didn't, or whether they did or whether they didn't. It's exciting to have that option with us, and we really appreciate him and Bennett and Johnson. Number 24, this big kicker they got, lining up to kick off again from the 40-yard line. Let's see what he does. And,
he's going to kick it deep, and it's going to be in the end zone again, and they're going to blow it dead, just like you were calling it, Rev. And so your Richmond-Bacon keeping score is Toombs County 13, Bacon County 7, with 10:27 left to go in the second quarter, and Bacon County is going to take the ball at about the 20-yard line, and Dawson Jewell comes back out at quarterback.
We just need to get some kind of rhythm going offensively. We don't have any rhythm. We don't just don't appear. The only thing that seems to be working for us right now for any consistency is just a little quick pass to the outside. At least that's been the way it has been since the second play of the game.
I formation, that's right, Rev. I formation this time. We're under center. We're going to try to hand it quick, but one of our guards missed the tackle. Their defensive tackle broke through, and he dropped us for a loss of 1 on the play. If you're going to try to run a little trap or just a little quick dive to the fullback, you can't miss the tackle that's standing over in the hole.
In the hole, you got to be able to hit him. And our guards should be quick enough to get out there and make that trap play.
Looked like he slipped right off of us. However, it's going to be 2nd down and 11. Under 10 minutes now in the second quarter. Good defenses keep offenses off balance. That's what they do. But we've had opportunities for the big play. We're just going to hit one. We can do that in just a minute. I formation this time. We're going to fake it. Jewel tries to outrun, and he is brought down at the 2-yard line. Actually, they're going to spot him at the 5, thank the good Lord. And
well, that was a play that looked really, really good. We were trying to psych him out, and whoever it was at the top that was supposed to block that linebacker whiffed on him. You're shaking your head no.
Absolutely not. The quarterback should have stepped up into the pocket. That guy come running upfield, and when that lineman takes you and runs you outside, quarterback, you dip underneath and you get to the edge.
What I'm saying, though, is that Jewel had his back to the play. He was carrying out a fake, and when he turned around, the linebacker was there.
All right, we've seen it different ways. 9:05 here in the second quarter. It's 13-7. And Jewel tried to outrun whatever that was, linebacker, and he wasn't able to. Ball's at the 5-yard line. When we come back, the Raiders will have it. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett Bennett & Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Giving me a course on what the quarterback's supposed to do in a situation like that. It makes perfect sense. But it was a blind fake that he was trying to do, and his back was to it. And when he turned and saw the linebacker, he reacted poorly. I don't know what we're going to do here, but we've got to be able to at least get some of the yardage back so we can flip the field position. If they stay on our side of the 50 all night, it's going to be a long, long game, especially the way they run the football and pound it. They're not giving us any opportunity, and we keep shooting ourselves in the foot. Here we were at the 20-yard line starting it off, and now we're down on the 15-yard loss. And you can't play football like that.
3rd and 25. We take the snap and drop back. We're going to throw it deep. Got a man, but we overthrow him again.
Got to give him a chance.
Incomplete. Stops the clock with 8:56, and we're punting out of our end zone again.
Just not giving it. We're overthrowing him, overthrowing our receivers going down the – I don't care how open you are if you can't catch the ball. And so we're not communicating or not functioning.
Not making plays is what it's called.
Yeah, we're just not doing it.
Good protection there to be backed up against our own end zone. It's good protection by our offensive line, and eventually we're going to hit one of those. Hopefully, bobble snap, and they nail our kicker and block the punt, and that's going to be a safety. And our kicker is down as he was hit hard, and that's the way you taught to do it. We bobbled the snap, and that's going to give them 2 points and make it 15-7. And let's watch Dylan Kelly to make sure he's all right as he comes jogging off the field, because he was hit hard, helmet to helmet, it looked like.
And he's going to have to get back out there and punt or kick it or do something.
Yep. It looks like he's okay, and it's good to see that. That was just a hard blitz. They come after it. We bobble the snap, and we're in our own end zone already punting short. Unfortunately, that leads to a safety, and now we're going to have to get ourselves out of a hole, but we can do it. We are getting behind their defense, but we're not connecting yet, and so now we're going to bring out. We're going to have to kick it from about the 20-yard line on a little safety punt, as they just got a safety on us. 15-7 is your score here in the second quarter. 8:49 left to go.
Well, the snap that was coming back to him, it was not a clean snap. It actually skipped up to him, and he was not able to field it cleanly. So it was not like it was snapped to him and he bobbled it or dropped it. It was just actually kind of jumped or hit about 3 feet in front of him and skipped back to him. So especially in a situation like that, here again, it's just lack of execution.
We've not played just horrible tonight at all, especially from last week. We've cleaned it up a little bit, playing good when it comes to the penalties, keeping them at a minimum. We just can't seem to get that one play that we need, and Toombs County is just big, and they're just pounding it. He takes the ball, number 6 takes it at the 35. We run up to try to tackle him, holding on for dear life. A great job by number 7. Is that number 7? Yep, KJ Castile, as he hit the guy He broke the tackle, but he held onto the jersey and waited for a second or two for a slew of Raiders to come. Ball's at the 35-yard line.
That's about as good as you can do on a safety. If you can get the ball down to their 30, 35-yard line like we've just done and put them behind the sticks. And now we're just going to have to make a stand. Our defense is going to have to show up, and we're going to have to make some plays, and we're going to have to stop this running attack. We're going to be in real trouble.
Half.
Yeah, we're going to be in real trouble if we don't.
8:40 here to go in the second quarter, 15-7 as they got a safety. They missed the extra point, and then they got a safety on a blocked punt. Here they are again. They're going to spread us out this time. Trips formation. They got number 28 in the backfield to the left of the quarterback. We're going to try to bring a blitz inside, and we got him in the backfield, and he's dragging folks. And we finally got him. I don't know if it's going to be no gain. Maybe he got a yard, an inch out of 6 inches out of it. I don't know.
No, we got one that's marked him forward about a half-yard gain, and another one that's actually got it, and they're going to mark it for no gain.
No gain on the play, and that was a good stand as we brought a blitz right up the gut. K.J. Brown ran right up the gut. Second down and 10 for Toombs County. 15-7 again. 8:10 left in the second quarter. And
our safety better be aware of this big tight end they got right here. You can't sell out like we're doing and not have some over-the-top help at some point.
We're getting our guys shifted. Their quarterback's waiting, pistol formation.
Double tights. Nope.
You're going to take it. We're going to shift number 87 from the tight end from the right to the left, and they're going to take it. They're going to hand it to the big guy. Just too big of a hole, but we close it down quick. Only a gain of about 3 on the play. Maybe 4, 5.
4.
Look at their mark.
3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6. Got another big 3rd down. Last time we gave up a big play. This time, hopefully our guys can step up. We'll see what we dial up.
Need to watch that fullback out of the backfield.
Tell you what, I'm more impressed. Well, number 6, he's pretty impressive. But number 28, I guess he's just been kind of a shocker. However, they're going to come out. This time it's shotgun. They shift the running back to his right. Single receivers with a tight end to the right. We're going to bring it up the middle. They're going to try to throw it. We got him, and it's going to fall incomplete as we had him in the backfield. Good rush by Garrett Anderson and number 51, Andrew Bloodworth, to force the quarterback to throw it incomplete. And a big stop for the Raider D.
Absolutely. That was huge. They done exactly what we called, and we just need to make sure that we make the play right here. I don't, at this point in the game, I guess I understand why we're not playing Trey. Maybe it has to do with the fact that he don't have quite as good of hands as Legondrick. We sure don't want to have a turnover down here, but Trey is the big playmaker when it comes to our special teams.
Yes, and I think it's just exactly what you said. You want to make sure hands. Now, Legondrick's dropped some balls in the passing game, but you want sure hands back there in this situation because it could get ugly quick. Looks like they're going to blow that dead, and I don't know if it was a timeout.
Offsides on us.
Oh, my goodness.
How do we do that?
Oh, my goodness. Shane, were you down there? Did you see it? He's looking. He's getting close to it, and that's what they're going to call, and that's going to bring it down to 4th and 1.
72 lined up offsides.
Oh, my goodness. Is that the big freshman? Big sophomore, number 72?
That's Jay, I believe.
Yep, that's him. It's not Trey Mobley?
No, it's Trey. Yes, it is Trey Mobley. I thought you were thinking about Jay Pittman.
No, it's Trey Mobley, a sophomore. Watch the fake right here, guys, as it's 4th and 1. Ball is on the 45-yard line, and
they're going to go for it.
I don't know. Did they just take a timeout? They did take a timeout to think about it, because all they got to get is a yard. As we lined up offsides on 4th and 6, and now it's 4th and 1. And so with them, we're going to take a huddle up timeout as well. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle. Killed.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett & Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Mars Pharmacy, Bennett and Johnson, and the Huddle House, and Richmond Banking. We want to also thank John Hughes State Farm, Andy Cawthorn Auto Sales, Coastal Pines Technical College, First Baptist Church, McDonald's of Alma, Alma Discount Drugs, and Jay's IGA. All of those are our sponsors. We appreciate them so much.
So they're going to come out and they're going to go for it now, and they're signaling from the sideline. They're trying to get, they're looking for a tackle. They're looking for a tackle, and there he comes. Big guy comes in, big number 65. He was getting him some water. He runs in, and it's going to be 4th and 1. We've held him before on the goal line. Let's see if we can hold him again. This time they tried to bark us off sides, and now they're going to shift it. And they try it again, so maybe they will punt it. Maybe they will punt it. They went for it a couple times, but it's been inside the 30, actually. And that time they're going to take a delay of game.
No, he got a timeout right
before. Did he? He got a timeout right before it. The Rev is all over it. But I guess it's because they're on this side of the field. I don't know. But with that, we're going to take another huddle up timeout as we've got some technical issues on this end. Hey, you're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
Welcome back, everybody, and we're right back where we were before we had 2 timeouts. So
now they're going to snap it, and they're going to punt it away. End over end kick, and we're going to let it bounce. And it hits at the 20, and it bounces across the 15. It's down, probably going to be down at about the 12-yard line is where we'll take over with 6:40. But that was a huge stand by our Raider defense. That was a big stand down there. We almost shot ourselves in the foot, but we didn't.
Yeah, almost shot ourselves. Done something that you just can't do. We lined up offsides. We didn't actually jump. We just lined up offsides. Dawson Jules coming back out at quarterback, and let's see if we can get some type of consistency going on our offense right here. It's not been our defense so far that has hurt us. In my opinion, it's just been that we've not been able to establish anything on the offensive side of the ball.
And I really do think, Rev, it comes from lack of execution, but it's also catching and throwing the ball. And we make a play, a little screen play, and that's to Legondrick, who falls forward, runs forward, breaks a couple tackles for a gain of 5 or 6 on the play.
That's been our most consistent play. It's not been our longest gainer by any stretch, but throwing out to the sidelines, they're giving us a lot of cushion. I don't think they trust themselves as far as us, them being able to defend the deep ball against us. I think that's why we keep trying to throw it deep.
We've been able to get behind them. That's right. Been able to get behind them if we can just hit it. Fitzgerald's up 14-0 on Smith Station, Alabama. Never heard of that. 14-0. Clutch County 27-0 on Wilcox. We're going to spread them out. Shotgun formation, trips to the left. We bring Legondrick Snell across. That time Jules going to do it. And we got some blockers. Man, if we will just block on the outside, they stop us after a gain of about 2. And, boy, that play looked like a big developing play, and then we missed a couple of blocks.
Man, some of our wide receivers was enjoying watching the football game.
Sometimes it's hard to do. Turn around and look to see if the quarterback was coming. One of them did, and then when they turned back around, their man had shot by him.
You just go out there and block.
You see that when you've got a young team too. That's some of the most important part. Malcolm Mitchell for the Patriots last night. He caught a big pass, but he done some blocking to break a couple running backs free. Twins to the top and to the bottom. Shotgun. Jewel drops back. He's standing at the 25, and we got a penalty and a nice throw and catch. But it looks like it may be offsides or false start. I don't know. Shane, if you've seen it, you can chime in.
False start.
It's false start on the Raiders, and that's going to back us up to 3rd and long. Well, just as we were talking about the penalties, we've gotten a couple.
You always know which one's guilty when he holds his hands up like, what?
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it, Coach.
You always tell on yourself.
Colquitt County's up 3-0 on Valdosta early, as that is the Honda South Georgia game of the week. Lee County 22-7 over Thomas County Central. I think Lee County is the real deal. Pierce County 14-0 on Wayne County, and Brooks 7-0 over Monroe. Coming back to the Raiders, it's going to be 3rd down and 6. Ball is on the 17, under 5 minutes to go. Jules drops back. He pump fakes, and he throws it in and out of the hands. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I don't think we ever looked. I think we just...
Well, if he had floated that into the sideline, not floated it, but threw a little air up underneath it, we had our wide receiver was open on the sideline.
I knew it was going to come. Maybe a little too quick. Anybody can say that. The coaches are watching it from down on the field, got a better judge. But you knew that was going to come because we were throwing a couple of screen passes, and we dinked that, pump fake. Jewel tried to throw it on the line between cover 2, but they didn't bite on it. And so that's going to bring out our punting unit. Good snap this time. He's going to get it off. Good kick by Dylan Kelly, and the guy's going to catch it. He muffed the punt, and I don't know if we got it. We're going to see. I think it fell right back into him. Ball's at about the 47-yard line.
It's going to be Toombs.
Oh, my goodness. We almost got a break there. Yeah. However, Toombs County has the ball on our side of the field. 4:32 here in the second quarter, 15-7, and that was another good punt by Dylan Kelly. End over end, and right now it's been the story of missed opportunities for the Raiders. As going back thinking through the game, we held them on 4th and goal one time, or it could have been 22-7 by now.
Well, right there, just in that last series, we had a first down pass out in the flat for a first down. When we had 3rd and 2, we had a first down, but we have a false start, back us up. We miss a pass, and here we are. They're on our side of the 50 again.
So we need our defense one more time to rise up this quarter. They're going to take it, get it outside, and we meet him at the line of scrimmage.
Good job, Garrett Anderson.
And we bring him down. That young guy's playing a heck of a ball game tonight, and we got a little chippiness going on, a little frustration maybe from the Raiders. As I will say this, hands were off of each other. I
actually am going to sit here and tell you that the one that was getting chippy was the Toombs County guy because somebody blowed him up.
Yeah, that was number 42. He did not like what happened to him.
Yeah, he got blew up just then, and
he got stuck.
And we have a 1-yard loss, so we got 2nd and 11.
A little bit of energy, a little bit of vibe from the defense. And it's 2nd down and 11. Ball on the 48-yard line, 3:45 and ticking. They're going to hand it straight up the middle.
Goodness.
Oh, my goodness. He runs over our safety. And he's just dragging folks down to the 30-yard line, and that time he decided to give a blow back to us. Trey Stewart tried to stick it up in there, and he just ran him over. He's a big guy, folks. He's a big running back. And our Raiders are still fighting. If we can keep him out of the end zone here and hold them to a field goal, we'll be done. We will have been done something.
Yeah. Number 28, he's a load himself. He comes back into the game. And unless we're blitzing and we can get them stacked up, they're having their way running the football.
They're going to hand it off to 28. He's falling forward for a gain of 5 or so, but the Raiders are there to stop him after that gain. It looks like it's going to be a gain of 4, and that'll bring us the next snap will probably be under 3 minutes here in this ball game. It's 15-7 in the opening half. Toombs County on top.
We're going to have to keep it close here. There's some way, somehow, we're going to have to stop this. Right here, we can't afford to let them get in the end zone right here and get a 3 scores on us.
So far tonight, our defense has stepped up when they needed to.
Yeah.
And so Toombs County is going to come out this time, and it looks like they're going to go back to their heavy pistol set, is what I would call it. They got a fullback right up behind the guard. Number 6 in the backfield. They're going to hand it to him, and he's got a hole. And we bring him down as he crosses the 20-yard line, falls forward for a first down. They're going to mark him at the 18. First down for Toombs County. I tell you what, man, if he gets going, like you said, if he gets going and gets just one little hole, he's big.
He weighs 205 pounds, but he's thick in the legs, and he's just he's punishing when he runs. He punishes them.
We can just hold on here and stop them. 2:27, 2:25 and ticking. It's 15-7, Toombs County on top. Ball's on the 18-yard line, and they're threatening. They're in their heavy package. They're going to take it and hand it to number 6, and he's got a hole. He breaks a tackle, and we finally bring him down at the 5-yard line. And they're just putting bigger bodies on smaller bodies right now for the Raiders. We don't have an answer yet. Trey Stewart coming back into the ball game. Under 2 minutes left to go, and they've been running this clock down to under 10 before they snap the ball.
Well, that's their game plan. You know, they're just going to run the football. They're ahead right now. We can't stop them, and they're not interested in just running up a big score. They're just interested in holding the ball, and as long as they've got the ball, we can't score, and running time off the clock.
So here we go. It looks like that we're going to call a timeout. Coach Yates is going to take a timeout, and with that, we're going to take a quick 30-second huddle-up timeout. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Just joining us, or you've been listening to us, we're here. A minute 50 left to go in the second quarter. It's 15-7 Toombs County. The ball's on the 5-yard line, and Toombs County Bulldogs are threatening to score again before half. A few scores from around the area: Colquitt 3, Valdosta nothing, Appling County 14-0 on Statesboro at halftime. Atkinson County is 7-0 over Lanier. Benedictine 13-0 at half. Berrien County 7-6 over Early County right now, and Bryan and Swainsboro are tied up at 6 apiece. In Region 2 AA action, Clinch County taking care of business against Wilcox.
Well, as we're looking right here, it's got 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. The ball's sitting dead, straddle the 5-yard line. You got their quarterback that's lined up with big number 6, this power back that's lining behind them. They're looking. We've got a play clock. It's down to about 16 seconds, and like you say, of course, it doesn't matter here. The clock has been stopped, but they've been running the play clock under 10.
It's a double tight set. They got an unbalanced, and did not half their line jump off?
It looked like it.
My goodness. However, it's a touchdown,
yes,
as the whole left side went forward before the right. Goodness gracious. However, it is a touchdown, and it's going to stand, and that'll be 21-7 here now.
Keyshawn Morgan, again, is the name of this big running back, number 6. And I have all ideas he's approaching the 100-yard mark very, very quickly.
160 to get the 1,000-yard mark. Is that
it's
correct?
5 games into the season, yeah.
Yep. Toombs County actually averages around 40 points a game this season so far. Our Raiders defense has played very well. We've played very poor on offense when it comes to execution. We've been in the right spots. We've just not made the plays so far, but we've still got a whole half of football and a minute 44 left in this. They're going to go for 2 here. They're going to throw it. It's picked off, and it's blown dead as you can't return it, and that was a great play.
That's the second interception in
by
2
Ayrton
weeks.
Moore.
Yeah, it's 2 interceptions for him in the last 2 weeks.
He read that all the way, and he just stepped him.
We know him big boy, don't we?
That was Ayrton, not number 6. Was that number 6 or
Yes,
number 9,
that
Shane?
was number 6.
It was big boy.
Yes, that was number 6.
As they call it. 1:44 here to go. 21-7 is your score. And maybe Trey Stewart, if they don't kick it out of the end zone, can get a return.
Sure hoping so. Minute 44 seconds left. It's 21-7. And that was a great play. They were trying to make it 23-7 so that it would be out of reach if we scored 2 touchdowns with a 2-point conversion. Mixed in that is what, at least I guess that was the thinking. Anyway, it's 21-7. They got a 2-touchdown lead on us, but we need to return it right here and get this thing in the end zone so we'll be within striking distance. Don't forget, we had a game like this last year when we were playing Pierce County, and it looked like they were going to blow us out. They were up by 2 touchdowns at halftime, and we come back and pulled it out. Wesley Cawthorn returning an interception for a touchdown.
This time he's going to be able to return it. He takes the ball about the 2-yard line.
Wide
Trey
open.
Stewart.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, they meet him in the middle. He bounces off a tackle. And I don't know what you're pointing at, but
I'm pointing about our 5 linemen that down here that's not touching nobody. That's what I'm pointing at.
the first wall. 1:37 here to go in the second quarter. It's 21-7. Ball is going to be spotted at the 23-yard line, and that's where the Red Raiders will take over first down. We've been getting behind them, but that's kind of what they're going to expect. What you got to be careful right here, in my opinion, Rev, is
pick six
or giving the ball back to them with a little bit of time left on the clock, even though they probably would take a knee. You just got to be careful. We're going to come out. We're going to spread them.
I don't know that I wouldn't throw the ball around with Cooper right here a little bit.
And Legondrick Snell's going to come in and shift to the backfield, and they hand it off, and the ball is on the ground. We fumbled the football, and I think we recovered it because Toombs County would be jumping around if we didn't, and we can't do that.
No.
They met us in the backfield. That time they beat our tackle right up the field, the defensive end did, and it looks like that we've got illegal shift, illegal motion is the call on the play, and that'll back us up even more. I don't know that Legondrick got set on that play.
Will it be first down again?
I think it is a replay of downs, yes.
So it was blue dead before we ever got started?
Yes, it'll be 1st and 15.
Okay. Well, that's better than 2nd and 13, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Gives us one more play.
1st and 15, 1:31 here in the second quarter, 21-7. Cooper Brown's in at quarterback. He runs from the sideline as he gets the play from the head ball coach, and the Raiders are going to break the huddle. Cooper is standing in shotgun. Along with him is Xavier Brown to his right.
Klein.
Okay, so Toombs County declined it, and it'll be 2nd down and 11 now.
Yeah.
As they declined the penalty. I didn't
out.
know that you could decline that penalty. Thought it was a dead ball penalty. We're going to hand it underneath to Xavier. He bounces outside. He cuts back. He gets hit, but he falls forward for a first down. Ball at the 35-yard line, and I'm telling you, he's dangerous.
Yep.
He is dangerous. If we can get him out in open space, he's very dangerous for the Raiders. 1:21 here to go in the second quarter. In the opening half, it's 21-7.
I'd love to see us stick a touchdown in here.
We might can do it. Cooper Brown's in at quarterback. We got twins to the top and to the bottom. Xavier standing to his right. Cooper takes the ball, catches it. He's going to throw it out to number 8, JP, who catches it, and he's tackled immediately after a gain of 1 on the play. And so that'll keep that clock ticking. He stayed in bounds, and it'll be 2nd down and 8-9.
I guess that's been the biggest difference is their tackles, for the most part, have been pretty sure. When they get our hands on us, we're going down, but it's taken 4 or 5 of us to bring that big running back down.
Stay tuned for our Richmond-Bacon halftime show. We've got coaches, our senior spotlights, and we'll have an interview with Coach Langford right before he goes into the locker room. Going to throw it. Good throw there. Completed to Legondrick Snell for a gain of probably about 7.
And we call a timeout. Good timeout.
31 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
Yeah. Does that burn all of our timeouts?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. With that, we're going to take a quick timeout. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle. Shane, how many timeouts we got left?
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Still waiting for our teams to come off the sideline. Bacon County called a timeout. We're not sure if that's their second or if it is our last timeout. We got 31 seconds left. Toombs County's leading us 21-7. And our defense has played pretty well considering a lot of the night Toombs County has started their possessions on our side of the field. But
we are out of timeouts, guys.
We are out of timeouts. That's what I was afraid of. So now we're just going to have to see what we can do. And Xavier moves, and that may be the last play. We get a first down.
Mark him as a first down, so that'll stop the clock for a little bit there.
Yep.
As they spot him there, the ball's going to be spotted at about the 47-yard line, and 19 seconds left to go when they finally got the clock stopped. And that is a first down.
We need to see what we're going to do here.
Are they going to measure?
No, don't look like. They called it first down.
Yep,
First
they
down.
called it first down. And so Cooper Brown comes over to Coach Langford. He gets the
coaches are complaining they seconds off the clock there.
They did. They did run too many seconds, almost 5. It looked to me, but my eyes have been off all night, and I don't know anything about football tonight. So,
sound like a quarterback, man.
So it looks like we're trying to work that out. They're trying to sort it out.
Yeah, they're trying to correct the issue.
Man, that was 10 seconds they put back on the clock, or 9 seconds. So that's good. 28 seconds, precious seconds. And they're going to start that clock, and Cooper's going to take the snap. This time he's going to roll out. He pumps. He's got a man. He throws it to him, and it's complete. Another first down, ball right around the
it's on
49
the 40-yard line.
40-yard line.
41
yep, that's where they're
yard
going to
line.
spot it.
Toombs 41-yard line.
There you go. 17 seconds, and we're getting lined up as we'll probably have this may be our last play. Depends on how we do it. If it falls incomplete or not. They start the clock. Cooper takes the snap. He's standing at the 35. He drops straight back. He throws it, got a man open, and he dropped the ball in and out of his hands. And so we'll have one more play left, and that leaves us with 7 seconds, second down. And good night, he had a catch. I don't know, would he had a first down?
Yes, it would have been a first down.
First down, and we could have spiked the ball and had one more shot at the end zone.
Yep.
And so far, Cooper Brown has been more impressive tonight.
No doubt.
Than
I was
Dawson
sitting there
Jewell.
thinking the same thing. We've had a sustained drive with Cooper.
That's no knock at Dawson. Sometimes that's what the benefit of playing 2 quarterbacks. One of them's head's in the game, one of them's on, one of them's off. You never know when Dawson's battling injury still. He's had a hurt shoulder, and we dropped the ball again. Incomplete. 3 seconds left to go. It's 21-7 here in the second quarter. Be sure to stay with us. Don't turn the dial. You'll hear from Coach Langford what he thinks his first half assessment is before he gets to the locker room. The Richmond Bacon halftime show. We'll hear some senior spotlights, some different interviews that the Rev does throughout the week here in Bacon County.
We've got 2 senior cheerleaders talking about homecoming week. It's a little bit different. We don't have a lot of senior football players.
Competition cheerleaders. Congratulations to them on their first win this past weekend in Valdosta. They did a great job. Trips out to the left, single receiver. Cooper takes the snap. This will be it. And he's got people in his face as he just throws it deep, and it's complete. Ball is complete at the 15-yard line, and that's that cornerback we've been trying to go to all night. We finally get a pass. It was a little bit underthrown, but however, to be 21-7. Let's go down to our Bennett Johnson sideline reporter, Shane Bennett, as he's with head coach Kyle Langford.
All right, Coach. It's been a fast first half. Running back, y'all been able to contain him pretty much. Defense has done a great job. Just a first half of missed opportunities right now. Where do you take us at, Coach?
Yeah, we missing balls. We finally hit some there at the end. Cooper did a real good job, and we missed a lot of passes early on. We got a hit, give yourself a chance, And we've had open guys. We ain't connected and running. We got to do a little bit better on. And, just all around. Got to compete. Do the things that it takes to compete. And right now we're having some stupid penalties, and we got to go in there and clean that up a little bit.
All right, Coach, get it. We'll be seeing the second half.
There you have it, everybody. You've been listening to Shane Bennett with our Bennett and Johnson sideline report with Coach Kyle Langford. Right now we're going to take you to our Richmond Baking halftime show. Richmond Baking is always there for us, and we appreciate them. So we'll be coming back with you for our second half. You're listening to Red Raider Radio on 93.5 The Eagle.
Drum majors, is your band ready? Redcoats, are you ready? Tonight's opening tune is titled Can't Help Falling in Love. It's a popular ballad originally recorded in 1961. The melody is based on a 1784 popular romance and is featured in the film medley that includes the song that was Elvis's biggest hit single in the United States, and it was top 10 in the American Hot 100, which was featured in the album Aloha Hawaii, titled Burning Love. And in 1921, Ma Rainey's original CC Rider with a percussion feature. recorded by Big Mama Thornton, with Elvis's 1956 version becoming #1 in the most played jukebox song, Hound Dog, followed by Love Me Tender in 1956, that was adapted from a tune, R. Lee, a sentimental Civil War ballad, and the 1957 tune that coincided with the movie Jailhouse Rock.
Now entering the field, the Peyton County Raider Regiment. They are under the direction of Mr. Will Garrett and assisted by Mrs. Jamie Garrett. The percussion instructors, Mr. Daniel Lewis. Band staff includes Ms. Brooklyn Wade and Mr. Eddie Rooks. Tonight, they will be presenting their 2016 show titled, Britain's Got Talent, featuring the songs Sing by Ed Sheeran, Hello by Adele, and Pompeii by Bastille. Soloists include Brittany Ashcroft, Ethan Vaughn, Cameron Gibson, and Hunter Lewis. Drum major, Peyton Carter, is your band ready? You may take the field for your performance.
coached several folks like that look for that part but didn't look. Isaiah's a good little thing. I don't think he makes a shot.
A little bit of the ability to throw up underneath that we've not had during regular game speed. But having said that, it looked like we did have some consistency. And high school football, especially with the players, everything is so geared around emotion. If they feel like we're doing something better with one guy than we are the other, sometimes that's exactly the way they play, like we're playing better with one guy than we are the other. It's just, I'd hate to be a head football coach on high school level or a coach of any kind on high school level, depending on 15 and 16-year-olds to keep me a job because they're so fickle. Everything's based, a lot of it's based on emotion. It's not about the Jimmies and Joes as far as size always. I've seen people that didn't have a lot of emotion or with a lot of emotion play harder and play bigger than even better athletes.
All right, we're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we're going to hear from Shane Bennett, who's standing down there with our head basketball coach. We're going to see what they have to say about the first half. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
You come to me, guys?
Yeah, we're going to come to you just when we come back. If you've got an injury update or anything.
I'm waiting. They're doing I'll do that. They're doing a CT scan right now. It wasn't anything that he got hit with. It was. He said as soon as he tackled him, he said something felt funny in his back, and that's why he started grabbing at it.
What about Coach Bordeaux's daughter?
Come back.
Coach Bordeaux's daughter.
Well, I talked to Joe about 2 o'clock today, and he just said it was a
Welcome back to Red Raider Field, and we're going to go down to Shane. He's giving us an update on one of our cheerleaders and one of our coaches, Coach Bordeaux's daughter. Shane, tell us a little bit about that situation.
Yeah, guys, Mary Mavis Bordeaux had a fall at practice the other day, and she injured her knee, and they went in thinking she had some torn ACL or some stuff like that, but what actually happened is her knee was in about 11 pieces. The description her father gave to me today that was a lot worse. It's like somebody had jumped from a 35-foot building and came down on her knee.
Oh,
she's out for the rest of the season and tennis too as well. May be back next year for tennis. It was a very serious injury. Update on Caleb Houston. Right now they're doing a CT scan. They're not really sure what's going on. All his extremities are moving. He doesn't have any numbness. When he made the tackle, he told the coach that he felt something pop or feel funny in his back, and that's when he fell down and just started grabbing at his back. So it wasn't anything really particular he got hit with. It's just something that happened during the tackle.
Well, it looked like to me he came in his position. He was in very good position when he hit him, but he bent him back a little bit, and I think that's where the pressure come in. It looked like to me it was a very good tackle by our freshman linebacker. As you're looking, we're going from your right to your left. Bacon County's about to kick off, and we're about to start the second half.
Thank you, Shane, for a Bennett sideline report for that. And we're going to pooch kick it this time. He's going to take it at about the 15-yard line. And we've got some guys down there, and he tried great tackle by number 8 or 9. J.P. Peterson tackled him and knocked him down at about the 24-yard line is where they're going to spot it. And he come out of nowhere. There is a flag on the far end of the field, and that just got chills down my spine. It took me back to last week.
Yeah.
That's where all the flags were being thrown last week.
That's
going to be a holding against Toombs County, and so that'll take them back to about the 14-yard line now on a holding penalty. And we're here in the opening of the second half. It's 21-7. And they're going to back them up. They're getting everything ready to go. Our defense is out, and we need our defense to stop Toombs on this opening drive. It's time, really, for a turnover.
Yeah, I think that's actually QB. I think that's actually a spot foul. So it was a little bit away from where the tackle was at. So it's actually about a 5-yard penalty. They're starting, or 4-yard penalty. They're started just over the 20-yard line. So back to what you were saying.
Coach Langford, he's arguing that because if it's a spot penalty, then it would have been up here at the 25-yard line because that's where he threw the flag, or the 30. So that's why he's arguing, why is it a 5-yard penalty? I don't know what the call is. Shane, I don't know if you've seen it, if you know what's going on. I could be totally wrong.
Well, he's saying he's marked it off in the run, not from the spot of the foul. That's what Coach Langford's arguing about.
Okay.
He didn't mark it off in the correct spot.
Okay, so Coach Langford's trying to get that yardage, and that's important. It's always good to see Coach on top of it. Our coaches picked up on 9 seconds at the end of the half there.
Sure did.
That give us a little bit of life. We had a chance. If we catch a ball, who knows what happens.
It's huge right here, QB. We got to stop them right here.
Toombs County comes out in their base offense, standing in the pistol formation. They're going to take it. They're going to hand it to their big guy, and he's met at the line of scrimmage. Andrew Bloodsworth and a host of Raiders driving back for a no gain, maybe a loss of 1 on the play. This guy's spotting him forward, maybe a gain of 1 on the play. Be second down and 10. No gain is what they officially marked it. That was a big-time play there. You know what I liked about that I didn't see in the first half? That time when he got hit, there was a host of Raiders that took him back. In the first half, we were going one-on-one a lot of times, and he was winning the battle.
Right.
They're going to come out. Toombs County, second down and 10. Ball is marked at the 20-yard line in this opening of the second half. 11-16, 21-7, Toombs on top. They got the tight end to the right side, fullback up to the left, and the halfback stands offset. They're going to shift the tight end from left to right, right to left. They're going to take it and hand it number 6, and he gets a hole, and he falls forward, goes forward for a gain of about 6 or 7 on the play. Third down.
Boy, he's a hoss.
You just can't give him a hole. You see his pad level is low. He's pretty tall running back to begin with, 205.
He's probably 6 foot.
And you say he's a senior?
No, he's a junior.
Okay. Well, he's definitely going to get some looks.
Yeah,
he doesn't have that top-end speed, but at the same time, he's
a pounder, man.
Yep, he's a good-looking linebacker.
His name is Keyshawn
running
Morgan.
back and cornerback even. He delivered a blow to a couple of our running backs earlier. Third down and 3. Ball on the 27. They're going to hand it to him, and he's in the backfield, and he falls forward. I don't know how we missed him. I guess he squeaked through a hole and gain of about 10 on the play, and that'll be a first down. Ball at the 35.
That was a big hole. They're running predominantly to their left side, so I would say they're their best offensive lineman. They got a big. They have
77.
Yeah, he's huge, man.
Big guard.
He's got a way. They've got him at 280.
They just shifted him over to the right side now. Let's see if they.
324. He weighs 324 pounds.
That's Vince Wilford material. Played for the Texans. They're going to take the snap, and they're going to throw it this time deep, and his balls fall incomplete. That was well underthrown.
If our DB had got his head around, that would have been an interception.
That ball was thrown well underthrown, fell short at about the 45-yard line as they tried to take a shot. And maybe that's why they run the ball. The quarterback didn't look like it come out of his hand too good.
They took number 6 out, and they brought in that big pound running back, big kid. And
950
back in. Yeah, I'm sorry.
953. No, that's right. You got to keep your eye on number 28 because he's a running. I mean, he looks like a lineman, but he runs the ball very well. He's a little short
an 11th
guy.
grader too, Jaden Sistrunk.
Toombs County second down and 10. Ball spotted at
blitz,
and we get it. Big boys pounding them back, driving. They finally blow the whistle. Big number 72, Trey Mobley, and number 1, Garrett Anderson, who has been filling that hole from the linebacker spot all night long. And that's a third down and 10. We need the 12th man to get on their feet right now.
Garrett Anderson, who weighs about 155, 160 pounds, taking on that 205-pound running back, stood him up.
Yes,
sometimes it's not the size of the dog, it's the fight in the dog.
Get up that pad level, get lower than them.
Yeah,
you can
do
stuff
a lot
them.
of things. Sure can.
Big third down. Ball on the 35-yard line. 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. They're in the shotgun formation, standing back. They're going to bring number 1 across the formation in motion. They're going to fake it. And there comes Garrett Anderson. He's got after the quarterback, and he brings him down for a lost ball at the 30-yard line. A loss of 5 on the play, and that'll be 4th down and 15. And Garrett Anderson once again making a big play for the Raiders. And Andrew Bloodsworth cleaning up what Garrett started.
That's good. Good play. That was huge. We really needed that. And now we need to come in here and answer. I'm starting to feel it. Starting to feel it up in here.
Big job. Good job by our defense. You can tell there's a little life in them. And, boy, I tell you what, Garrett has played phenomenal tonight. So Toombs County's going to punt it here in their opening drive, and we got standing back at about the 30-yard line is Legondrick Snell. And we're coming after the punt. It's an end-over-end kick, and he's going to let it bounce, and he's going to let it roll, and it's going to roll to the 29-yard line, and that's where the Raiders will start over on their first possession of this second half for the offense. And it looks like Cooper Brown is going to be the quarterback starting this series. 8 minutes and 5 seconds here in the third quarter left. 21-7 still. The Raiders come out and hold Toombs County on their first possession.
That's very, very good, and that's exactly what we needed. Now we need a sustained drive to get down here and put some points on the board, and then we got ourselves a ball game.
Crystal County 14, Spencer 6. Just some scores that are right at me to fill some time. Going to come out shotgun formation. Cooper's in. They're going to bring number 9 across in motion, Ayrton Moore. This time Cooper's going to hand it to Xavier, and we missed a block. Man, we missed a block. Number 56, George Lopez, just got beat on that play, and that's going to be a loss of 2. And that's what's been killing our offense tonight. Not necessarily missed blocks, but usually in the form of a penalty or so. Just
gets
can't,
it behind the sticks, and
yep.
we just can't pound. I mean, we can't get 12 yards in 2 plays.
We're going to see the adjustment that Toombs County is going to make on defense as well. That time there was no adjustment to be made. Their big defensive tackle just beat us, but there's still a lot of football left to go. We're going to bring Legondrick and get him lined up right. Cooper Brown, 2 tights. Takes it, and he's going to roll over to his left, and he's going to throw across his body, and what a catch!
What a catch!
And he's in bounds. What a grab by Legondrick Snell. As he threw that ball high, he went up and drug his toe.
He sure did.
To complete it for a gain of, I don't know, 7 or 8 yards, and that'll bring us 3rd down and 4.
That was something you see on highlight reels right there.
No
doubt about it.
Brantley County 36, Montgomery 6. Brantley County's got a good football team this year. At least that's what we hear. 48-0 clinch over Wilcox County. No more Nick Marshall days. Twins up to the right. Cooper Brown drops straight back, and it looks like JP is completed to JP Peterson for close to a first down. Ball's
a little bit short.
It's going to be short, by a yard, and we've got decision-making time here. I don't know if you don't punt it away.
I'm afraid you would have to.
Oh, man, it's going to be close, man. It's going to be close. The 41-yard line is the yard line to gain, and they've got it marked.
We got
the tip of the football is on the yard line from what it looks like. I don't know. Shane's right down there at Minute and Johnson sideline. Shane, does it look like we're close to getting it?
If it's off by Nat's area. It's close. It looks from walking from side to field, it looks like it's dead on it.
So
looks to me like we're probably 6 inches to a foot short, but that's just I'm looking at it from an angle, but I'm trying to figure it out.
6:50 left to go in this third quarter. You know, you almost feel like
about half a yard.
Half a yard. You almost feel like you got to. Now, if you do, you give them the ball, but man, I don't know. It's tough. That's why I'm glad I'm not Kyle Langford right now. I'd at least try to bark him off sides, no doubt about that.
We're going for it here, guys.
All right.
I don't blame you.
You got 2 down, 2 scores maybe.
You got to be a little risk involved here.
Yep. You're going to try to win a game like this, a game that really, if we're being honest with you, we're not downing anybody or not having faith, but really a game that a lot of people thought we wouldn't be in because Toombs County comes in, number 2 ranked running back, and they score 40 points a ball game. We take the snap, and we push him forward, and we get it. First down. First down, as long as we held on to the ball, the ball's going to be spotted at the 40, and a big first down. That was a good job, Cooper Brown.
I like it.
Got a push by K.J. Brown. That was a good job. I'll be honest with you, I absolutely hate that rule, but I love it in this situation.
That you can help your –
I mean, a lineman can pick up the running back and run with him downfield, and they won't blow it dead.
Yeah, I like it.
It's crazy,
except
man.
when it works against us.
Hey, I'm all for it in this situation. I'm not complaining. 6:19 and ticking here in the third quarter, 21-7. We just converted a big 4th down. Cooper's in, trips up there. We're going to hand it underneath. We get north and south for a gain of about 3 on the play. That was K.J. Brown carrying the ball for the first time tonight.
Looked good, quick coming in the hole.
I like to see a running back cut up north and south.
Yep.
That's where the hole was, and really he was about a arm tackle away from getting a bigger gain.
Well, you can see what Coach Langford's trying to do. He's trying to spread them out a little bit and loosen stuff up up underneath, loosen the line up a little bit. We're spreading it out wide. We got 4 wide receivers here.
Trips up.
Yeah.
Just going along with what Rev was saying, trips to the right. We're going to throw it out to JP. He catches it, makes a move. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, he made a quick little move, kind of ducked underneath the tall cornerback. Ball's at the 50-yard line. I'll bring up 3rd down and 1.
What we're trying to do is suck them in a little bit, just keep throwing it outside, little chip here, little chip there. And we're trying our best to get them to come up and play us a little bit.
Cooper Brown is managing in this offense very well, making efficient throws. And sometimes that's all you got to do. Just ask Jacoby Brissett, 11 for 19, walks away with a 27-0 victory. Just got to keep them honest sometimes, and then you can bust the big play. Of course, we don't have a LeGarrette Blunt, but they do. 21-7. We're going to take it. We're going to hand it underneath, and the ball fumbled. Oh, my goodness, and we lost it. Oh, goodness, we lost it as he was hitting the backfield. They've got a man down at the 47-yard line.
The one that hit him.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, they blitzed, and we didn't pick it up.
Yep. We missed it at the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be a turnover for the Raiders. Well, you just gotta forget it. Young people make mistakes. KJ, he tends to fumble the ball a little bit, but I don't know that you can blame that on him. I mean, like you said, they brought a blitz and we missed it. They just met us. They literally met us in the backfield.
We wouldn't have got the first down anyway. I mean, but
they met us with the mesh, and sometimes it's just hard to hold on there. The turnover on the Raiders. Ball's going to be at the 48-yard line. It's 21-7. This game's not over, though. Anything can happen. Our defense has got to rise up. What was it last year? Guns up. I don't think it's that this year, but we got to rise up. They're in their pistol set formation, and we got whistles. And it's the delay of game on Toombs County.
Good play.
Their coach is out at the 45-yard line, just wondering what in the world's going on. And that'll help us there. Back them up 1st and 15 if we play some good defense. You always hate those short possessions, though, in offense, because when you got 22 players, 26 that play both ways, it wears on you.
It sure does.
1st and 15. Our defense is set. They're going to motion the big number 6 out of the backfield, makes trips to the left, and the quarterback's going to take it, and he gets hit. He kind of goes forward.
Good play by Xavier Brown. Smallest man on the field, maybe the toughest.
That was a good tackle. Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and, 12?
2nd and 12, yep.
2nd and 12 for Toombs County. I sure would like to see them get out of this running package and try to spread us out and throw the ball a little bit. But they're not going to do that.
A dose of number 6 here.
They're going to take it. They're going to hand it.
Nope,
they're going to take the quarterback, and there's Garrett Anderson, and he just gets outrun. They get a block or two. Great tackle, saving a touchdown really by our cornerback on the far side, but that's going to bring up 3rd down and 3. Quarterback showed a little speed.
He did.
Garrett couldn't quite catch up with him there. He was there, just took a wrong angle. 3:44 here left in the 3rd quarter. Ball is at the 45-yard line. It's 21-7 still as we just turned the ball over on our opening possession. We had a nice, slow, methodical, very good drive going. We converted on a 4th down, and then we turned it over. But that's past us. We're going to turn the page up here because we've had to turn it on the field. Big 3rd down and 3 here. Our defense needs to hold them. They're going to do an option, and we're all over it. Can we make the tackle? And we do. I don't know. He's close to the 1st down. This guy's spotting him. Of course, you're going to go with the closest spot, which let's see where it's at. Did he get the 1st down?
It's going to be close.
Oh, my goodness.
They're going to go for it whether he did or didn't.
They're on our side of the field. You only bank for them to go for it. That's a good yard. A good yard, 4th down and 1. Another 4th down and 1. Boy, our defense has really played good.
Yes, it has.
To be facing and battling a team the size of Toombs County and the kind of offense that they run, they've played really well, and they're going to take a timeout and talk about it. Nope, they're calling it. I thought that was a timeout, the big guy over there.
Yeah, I did too.
But that's a signal, and here they go. Big fourth down.
If I got this running back, I'm sure going for it on the other side of the 50. They're on our 42, 43-yard line.
Here we go. They're going to take it. And, man, I just tell you, he got it. But do you not see? There you go. There's that example of them linemen just pushing them 10 yards down the field right there. 2:27 here to go, 21-7, first down. They converted. Shane, did it look like that line jumped to you down there on the left side?
No, they're just so big. I think when they move, the whole world shakes. Hey, guys, just an interesting side note. I asked Trey in between there on that defensive series there about number 6, and he said every time number 6 runs the ball, when he gets up, he's laughing every time. He said he's just out there having fun.
Well, tonight he's a man among boys. I'm sorry.
He is.
He is a good-looking running back. Pierce County 31, Wayne County 20, Lowndes County 42, Mount Zion, Jonesboro 6, Tifton, Coffee 17-14. Tifton still on top. That sounds like a game. They're going to take the snap. They're going to hand it. Quarterback's going to keep it.
He's going to score.
He's going to score as they faked everybody out. He's not. Ayrton Moore ran him down at the 15-yard line. I'm going to quit listening to you.
Yep. Why?
Because you said he was going to score.
Well, it looked like it. It sure did. There wasn't nobody, and then all of a sudden, here he comes.
That was a good fake, good play call by Toombs County, but good job by our guys of recovering and holding him. So we're balls at the 15-yard line now as Toombs County is going to take this thing under 2 minutes here in the third quarter, 21-7, and they're threatening. Standing at the quarterback, standing shotgun at about the 20-yard line. Number 28 is in, giving number 6 a breather. Double tight formation. They're going to take it and hand it. There he goes again. He fakes it again. He makes a move and a gain of 10 on the play.
He got
9 on the play.
Time.
He did.
I don't know who our safety was, but we stroked him.
After he gained 9 yards on the play, and there was some fussing going on down in the huddle. No flags, though.
And number 42 again, he's kind of chippy. He likes to talk a lot. I don't know exactly who he is. DJ Matthews. He really likes to get up and chat.
Playing wide receiver too, right?
Yeah, that, and he plays fullback some too.
Double tight formation, second down, and 1 to go. And we're waiting. They're just letting that clock run down under 10 minutes. We're under a minute here in the third quarter, 21-7. Quarterback standing shotgun at the 10-yard line. They're going to hand it. They're going to fake it again, and we fell for it again, and that's a touchdown.
Yep.
As they ran that play 3 times in a row, all for positive yardage.
Well, we're selling out, trying to stop the pound up the middle, and everybody's selling out. You'd think after the second time in a row that we would do something a little bit different, but we pinched in again.
And I don't know. He looks to have a quick first step, a little bit of speed.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest with you, he looks like a kid that can't run. And then when he starts running, he can.
Yeah.
And so does number 28 for them. But that's going to make it 27-7, waiting on the extra point. Number 24 is going to kick it. While we're doing that, Pierce County 31, Wayne County 20. Benedictine Vidalia is 13-7. The extra point is up, and it is good. 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Toombs County leads your Bacon County Red Raiders 28-7. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett & Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Back, everybody. Toombs County lines up to kick it off. We've got LeGondrick Snell and Trey Stewart deep. Hopefully one of these guys get an opportunity to return it. We need to see something special here.
He's going to boom it, and it's going to come up. Oh, Trey stepped in the end zone. Man, he stepped right in the end zone, just probably a foot or so.
You know, we saw that a couple of weeks ago, or 3 or 4 weeks ago. where we caught the ball. One of our feet was in the end zone, but the ball never crossed. And they
let
it
us
out.
run out. Yeah,
let us run out. And that kind of looked like the situation there.
Not sure what the rule is. Atkinson County 14, Lanier County nothing. I just told you the Benedictine score. I squeaked it in there. It's 13-7. They're on top of Vidalia. Turner County 27, Charlton County 17.
Goodness.
Has Charlton reloaded, or are they just down this year?
Evidently.
Got to be. Berrien County 16, Early County 12. We're going to take the snap. Jules in back at quarterback. He's going to throw it deep, and that ball is going to be incomplete. And I'm not sure. They've let them play tonight, but I'm not sure if that's
actually where the ball was thrown. The guy had pretty good coverage, and from that time, but there was a lot of contact. I'm not going to sit here and deny there wasn't.
If it was the NFL, he definitely would have.
It would have been a flag. Yeah. But I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm
just giving you an update on that kickoff. Any part of the body, ball, anything gets in that across that line, it's a touchback.
Okay, thank you.
That was Miss Shane Bennett, sideline specialist for Bennett and Johnson. We're going to take it. We're going to throw a little screen, and it's almost picked off. They're aware of that play now.
Now what you do is fake like you're going to do that and send somebody trucking down the sideline.
26 seconds left to go in the third quarter, and it's 3rd down and 10. They may get this ball. I don't think they'll get this ball again. They may have one play unless we make a big play here on 3rd down. You always hate to play behind the yardsticks now. We got
Dawson Jules back in at quarterback, and as you already said, we've got him spread in 4 wide. Let's see what we do.
We're going to roll him to his right. This time he's going to throw it, and it is picked off. That same guy's been watching and mirroring Dawson all night long. That's going to be another turnover for the Raiders.
And that's their quarterback, who also doubles as a defensive back. He knew exactly what we were going to do. We not fooled anybody.
He's almost got him 2 more times before that. He knows exactly where Dawson's going with the football, and that's just a dagger in the heart there, ladies and gentlemen. 19 seconds left to go in this third quarter. It's 28-7, and they have the ball on our 19-yard line.
Yep.
KJ Brown going to run in, and it's just not been a good night for Mr. Jewell. Just not been a good night for Mr. Jewell. That's all you can say there. It's just been off just a little bit. It happens. 16-year-old kids, even NFL stars, they have their nights. They're going to take the ball and hand it to number 6, and Garrett Anderson in on the tackle. Stop him short after a gain of about 2 on the play. 2nd down and 8 for the Raiders, and that's going to be the last play of the third quarter. Your Richmond-Bacon keeping the score is 28, Toombs County 28, Bacon County 7. At the end of the third quarter, when you come back from this huddle-up timeout, we will start the fourth quarter. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
Shane, looking at us down there, it seems like we're still competing. You got anything on that? I think he just, let's see. Okay, welcome back, everybody. We was trying to get down to Shane. He was talking to us, and he put his mic up about the time we came back. Right now, we're in dire straits right here. If we have any chance of winning this football game, there's no way we're going to be able to let them get in the end zone. And we're going to have some things happen. We're going to have to get open, and some things are going to happen this last 12 minutes, or we're in real trouble. What you think, QB?
28-7. It's looking like that. I don't want to be somebody of not faith, but I'm going to shoot you real. This thing looks like it could get out of hand if they score right here, if it's not already out of hand. Number 18 is going to stand at about the 22-yard line. 44 is in at fullback. Number 6 is in at their tailback. They shift 44 from the left to the right. They're going to take it and hand it to number 6. And he's met by a host of Raiders. And ball's going to be at the 15-yard line, a gain of 2. And another good job by our defense.
I will say this. I'm not trying to get on the other sideline and tell that other coach how to coach. But right here, as good as running back as number 28 is, I don't know that I'd be pounding number 6 between the tackles with a 21-point score lead right here, unless you're trying to make a statement. And I don't know why he would be. They've come from AAA down to AA, and they want to flex their muscles. They've still got a long schedule ahead of them, too.
I think he wants that 160 yards tonight.
Yeah, there you go. You may be shooting for that. We don't necessarily keep up with stats. If you want to be a statistician, you got a job, just let us know. This time the quarterback's going to pull it. He's got a corner. They got a block. Holding. Thank you. We got a hold there. That touchdown's not going to count.
Good call.
As they were number 42 was holding our cornerback on the play, and he really was fighting to get off of that block. It was a good job by our cornerback showing that, and that's going to back them up 10 yards. And it'll be 3rd down and long. So that's a big play for us.
Yeah, 3rd down, and it looks like it's going to be about probably 3rd and 12 or 14, something like that.
11 minutes left to go in this game in this 4th quarter. It's 28-7 is your score. Toombs County's on top. And really, we've seen them run the ball all night. I think they've thrown 1 touchdown or 2. I'm not sure. I know they threw a couple times to get down there. They threw 1 for a touchdown. I'm not sure if there was another. Shotgun formation.
3rd and 11.
3rd and 11. Double tight set for Toombs County. Number 18 shifts number 6 from his left to his right. He's going to take it. He's going to hand it. There's a fumble. Nope. He thought he fumbled the ball, didn't he?
Number 6 did, sure did.
Yeah, he fell back to look for the football, and the quarterback kept it. And that's going to be 4th down and 10, and they'll bring on that kicker who we seen miss an extra point tonight, but we also seen him in pregame make a 55-yarder. It's a lot easier to kick in pregame than it is in a game when bodies are coming at you.
And snaps. People are having to snap it and catch it, hold it.
But he is a good kicker, number 24 for Toombs County.
Looks like it's going to be a 35 on the nose, 35-yard field goal on the nose.
Puts the ball at the 25 where he'll kick it. 25-yard line. 10:03 left to go in this 4th quarter. 28-7, Toombs County's attempting to kick a field goal. He kicks it, and it's going to be wide to the left. No good, and that's a big victory for our Red Raiders. We're going to have to get some quick scores now. But that'll bring out the Raiders, and the ball will be spotted at the 23-yard line. 1st down for the Red Raiders.
And Cooper Brown coming back in at quarterback, and we'll see what we're able to dial up right here.
Clinch County final, 48-0 over Wilcox. That game is final.
Boy,
Turner
Wilcox
County
has really failed the last couple of years, hasn't it?
Yeah,
they run out of athletes.
They knew that was going to happen. So here we go. Shotgun formation. Cooper standing at the 15. We hand it underneath to Xavier. He gets to the outside. Gain of 7 or 8.
Good play.
They bring him down. We spread them out, hand it underneath. Xavier Brown totes a few. It'll be 2nd down and maybe 3-4. Looks like it's going to be 2nd down and 4 if they're spotting it right across the way. 33-17, Turner on top of Charlton. And not any more updates from any of the games that we've been watching and that we're continuing to watch. They come out, the Raiders spread chips down to the right side. Halfbacks to the left of Brown. He's going to take it and going to hand it underneath. He breaks a tackle or 2. There he goes. Breaks another tackle. Right down the middle of the field. He cuts back at the 45. He crosses the 40, and he's still going down at about the 31-yard line. And another big gain as he broke about 2 or 3 tackles on the play for Xavier Brown.
Very good play by Cooper Brown with that read, handing the ball off. And Zebion's had a big night despite the score being 28-7. Zebion's probably coming close to that 100-yard mark tonight.
If the scores are right on the Vidalia Communications, which Derek James would swear by, Benedictine has 27 now. Vidalia 6. We're seeing several different scores there, so we're not sure. Your Raiders have the ball on the 31-yard line. Under 9 minutes left to go in this ball game. We're down 28-7, and we need to score quick. We're going to take it, hand it underneath this time to K. Is that KJ Brown or Cavante? Which
Cavante Merritt, I
Cavante
think.
Merritt
goes checking in anyway. I would assume it's him. Nope, it was KJ.
Goes forward for a gain of 5 on the play. And I don't know, do you feel like this is conservative or you feel like this is smart?
I think this is the only thing we can do to move the football. I mean, I think that's we're taking what they're giving us. I will say that it appears that our offense is operating a little bit better with Cooper up underneath, and it seems like we're running a little bit better up underneath center than with Cooper being the quarterback than it is the other way around. I don't know.
Got stacked twins, going to motion the guy to the trips side of things. Cooper's going to drop back, and he's going to throw it deep. He's got a man. He catches it. Touchdown. What a play by Legondrick Snell, and what a throw.
What a pass.
As we brought it was basically ran a wheel route, but we brought him in motion to try to psych him out. Guy cuts inside, and Legondrick jumps, catches it, bounces off a 1 foot, dives from the 3-yard line over the end zone. Just an athletic play by Legondrick Snell.
And it's right over that top of number 1, who we've been picking on all night. We've just not been able to get the ball to our receivers. We've been open all night, and this could have been a different ball.
Man, it just makes you wonder what happens. You always sit back. Well, that's our job. I mean, the head coaches make the decisions by the way players practice. I mean, bottom line, if a player practices well, that's why you make your decision, and it's a tough decision to make for your quarterbacks, but you wonder what happens if Cooper's played the whole game.
Well, you do, and, you know.
Kick is up, and it is good. 28-14, 7:55 left in this fourth quarter, and the Raiders are not done yet. You're listening to 93.5, The Eagle.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
The QB and I are up here talking concerning the decision when and where we play. We've chose to play the quarterbacks the way we have, and just like he was saying, there's just no way to know. Last week, Dawson was in as quarterback and actually led us on the scoring drive that caused us to win the football game. And tonight, it seems like Cooper's got the hot hand. How do you know as a coach, and how do you know when to make that call, QB?
It's tough when you got two players like you got, and I think Coach Langford goes right. You got to go with your veteran in that situation, someone who's played a lot more snaps than the other. That's just how you do it. We're going to try an onside kick, and oh man, just kicks it right to the guy. It was actually, he hit the ball good. It just happened to take a high bounce too early. Ball at the 50-yard line. And he doesn't need to hold his head down for that. He comes off.
That's just something that happens every now and then.
Yep.
You're able to get one.
And that's the right call. Shane?
Hey, guys, I got an update on Caleb Houston. CT scan was normal, just a strained muscle and a concussion.
And that's great news to hear that young man's going to be okay. And with that concussion, that makes him sit out next week.
Yes, at least.
At least next week until the doctors say so. So 7:55 here to go, but we always want safety first. We're not complaining about that. We're glad that young man is okay. We've already seen one terrible injury this year from Wesley Cothran.
Yeah, I've seen enough injuries this year to last me a lifetime.
Toombs County's going to take the ball. They're going to hand it number 6, and he's got a hold. There he goes. He runs over guys at the end. They bring him down after a gain of about 12 on the play and first down. I thought he was about to break that one, because that time they just did a little zone. Well, it's just reach run to the outside.
Something they run all week, all night. 28-14, 7:47 left. Toombs County is going from your right to your left, which would mean they're going from the south towards the north end zone. They're on our 37-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
First down and 10 for Toombs County. 24-14, Tift County on top of Coffee. Toombs going to take the snap. They're going to hand it to number 28. We hit him, and he just falls forward. Gain of 3, but a good play by our defense.
Very good play by our
defense. I'll tell you what,
if
our defense can play like this the rest of the year,
we're going to be in good shape.
Yes, we will.
Toombs comes in, as we've already said a couple of times, that not trying to cry or be a baby or anything, and say wah. But Toombs comes back in from AAA down to a AA this year and got a new head coach. And quite frankly, they're just a bigger school than we are, got a little bit more bodies to choose from. So
I'm just going to throw something out there. Coffee County took their alternative school, made it its own school to take about, 200 kids or so, and to drop them down. They're going to hand the ball off, and he gets around the corner for a gain of
It's going to be
8,
close to a first down.
Close to a first down. But maybe, we got an alternative school. Maybe we could do that. I don't know if that's how it works. Shane Bennett would know more about that. Maybe he wouldn't. Maybe that's over his pay grade. But drop them down. And
does that mean you think I was in the alternative school?
Maybe so. 6:24 left to go.
That's the reason they call it the Shane Bennett Alternative School, isn't it?
We could name it after him. Your Richmond Bacon keeping the scoreboard. Toombs County 28. Bacon County 14. I know that you've heard that enough. Big third down and 3, third down and 4. It's a long third down and 3. They're going to take it. They're going to hand it. He met at the line of scrimmage initially, but then he goes forward for a gain. First down for Toombs County.
I would be one shocked individual if I saw them throw the football right here. They're just going to eat up clock.
That would really be running the score up then.
Yeah, but it's more than just running the score up. It's still reachable at 28-14. It's just a matter of the fact that we haven't been able to answer this running game that they have. They spread us out occasionally, but it's just to kind of throw us off and get some of our people out of the box because they're going to run the football.
And we've turned the ball over a couple times tonight as well. That never helps. Really not played just a terrible ball game. Offensively, we've not executed at all. So defensively, we've played good. Toombs County spreads us out. They're going to hand it under 28. He's got a whole 5 touchdown Toombs County. And he's pumped up.
The way he's dancing, he kind of looks like Kevin James from King of Queens.
He is pumped up.
He's fired up. He sure is.
That Sorry, Mr. Joe Boatwright was trying to give us an update on Caleb and making sure that we had that, which we've already been updated. We appreciate him for doing that. Shane keeps us close. He's a specialist. He's the best sideline reporter around.
He don't look quite as pretty as Sage Steele or some of them others that do it. But
Miss Shane's had a pretty tough night. His daughter was on the court. Tana, she's a senior. Is that right, Shane?
Yeah, she's a senior, and Daddy was watching his senior walk across the field.
That is correct, and I'd like to say publicly I'm very proud of that young lady. She's been a fine young lady, and she's going to make a good, productive citizen in this country.
Yes, she is. She is definitely a fine young lady. I can't imagine. I got a 6-month-old. They say before you know it, they'll be graduated. That's what they tell me.
Oh, Lord. That's the truth.
So far, everything that you have shared with me about kids is true. The way you undescribably love them with an unconditional love. It's great being a father. It's 5 minutes left to go here, 52 seconds. Fourth quarter, 35-14. And Houston County 21, Spalding 17. Westwood
that's pretty close.
18, Southwest Georgia 6. We're just going through some scores from South Georgia football. We appreciate that Twitter account because it helps us. Yeah, that Houston County score, that is a very close score. Jake Fromm, is that right?
Right.
Commit to Georgia. Very good-looking quarterback. But if Easton keeps playing in the clutch like that, Jake ain't going to have a chance.
Well, Jake's going to redshirt. Easton's going to leave his junior year and give Jake 2 years.
Let's just hope Easton performs.
We're going to get a return this one.
Ball's caught at the 10-yard line by Trey. He's trying to wait on his wall, and he breaks a tackle or two, and he's brought down to the 25. And You know, Rev, I see what you're saying. We don't want to, you know, we're just going to point out what we point out. But our first line, I mean, I don't think they've touched anybody all night on the kickoff, man.
We got a penalty here. I don't know if it's unsportsmanlike.
Face
mask
mask
against them. That's a
huge.
15-yarder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, I'd like to see us put another score in. You can't ever tell about scores, but I sure would like it because Toombs County annihilated Bryan County, which Bryan County shoved it down our throat last year, and they got those same running backs back. They may have lost one of them. You just never know, but you just feel good about your chances.
As our offense, for our offense, and we played a much cleaner game. We had so many missed opportunities in the first half offensively that kept us behind the 8-ball, so to speak, kept Toombs County's offense on the field, and their high-powered offense, one of the highest scoring teams in all of high school football in Georgia.
Brown back in at quarterback, bring Ayrton in motion. He's going to roll to his right. He's getting chased from behind. He gets rid of it, heaves it, and it's underthrown. And I don't know. They threw a flag right here on number 1. I think that's going to be pass interference.
Either on him or us, one.
Yeah, I don't know.
There was fighting.
KJ looked like he kind of pushed
That's
it.
defensive for sure.
I hope so. It's the only way it could be. I've seen KJ's arm extended at the end. This crew's been very, very good, and that's what they call.
They've let us play.
I tell you, man, you know, if you had the crew from last week, you wouldn't know which way it was going.
Well, it could be an exact opposite score. I mean,
yeah, it's really good. 5:35 left in the fourth quarter. That's a pass interference call that's going to be a first down for the Raiders. 35-14 here, and we're still fighting. Cooper Brown really just couldn't get much on that throw as he was getting chased from behind. However, it worked in our favor. We're spread out, twins to the top and to the bottom. They're going to take it, hand it underneath to Xavier now. He's getting chased from behind, but he's gone. He's down to the 40. We got a good block on the outside. He's finally chased from behind, and we got flags. I don't know if that's going to be holding. Looks like in the area of holding. That's why we had a good block and sprung him to the outside. Another good run, but I think it's going to come back from a holding call on our wide receiver.
If it's a spot foul, we're still going to have a first down.
Colquitt County 13, Valdosta 7. Down in Baxley, Georgia, Statesboro in the third quarter is being reported. It's 21-14, so they're coming back in that second half. Statesboro usually has a good football team. Axel County 14-0. 27-6 is final. Rev, you got that one right. Vidalia. I guess I was just dreaming.
You're tired of Benedictine.
Oh, my goodness, it's ridiculous. We ain't even going to get on that. 16-12, Berrien in Early County. That's a good game. 35-7 is Montgomery County. Bryan 13-12 is what we're getting reported. This is on ScoreStream scoreboard. Sometimes they don't keep it up to date as good as Vidalia Communication, but it's going to be a first down for the Raiders here. Ball is at the 40-yard line. First down, and we've got Cooper Brown in shotgun. He rolls out, get rid of it. He's going to throw it, and it's incomplete. He got hit hard by number 27, but he got rid of the ball, and that showed a little arm strength there.
Yeah, he was throwing off of his back foot, trying to get it out there. Actually, it was a catchable ball.
Yeah, we dropped it.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't hit him in the chest. He had to dive back and catch it, but it's a ball that high school athlete's got to catch.
It hit me in the hands, Coach, but, 5:12 left in the fourth quarter. Ball's on the 41-yard line. Second down and 10. And Cooper Brown rolled to his right that time and fell incomplete. Trips up to the short side of the field. Halfback standing out to the right of Cooper. KJ Castile one-on-one with number 1 out here. We're going to hand it underneath. And actually, Cooper faked me out. He pulled it, tried to get around the corner, gain of about 4 on the play, and that'll be third down.
Very good play by Cooper in keeping the ball, but he's going to have to learn he doesn't have a lot of twitch. He's going to have to go north and south. He may have picked up a couple more yards if he'd have kept it north and south. But we're talking about a sophomore quarterback here who, in my opinion, is playing very, very good. All Cooper needs is about 15 pounds of muscle and another year's worth of growth, and he's going to be a very formidable quarterback in my opinion.
Yep.
Smart young man, doesn't look to be shaken. He doesn't act like a sophomore out there.
I don't think anything rattles him. If you know Cooper.
So. Yeah.
We put KJ Castile down, and they're going to block him, and we set up. Oh, my goodness. Ball's picked off at the 35-yard line. And I'm sorry for my reaction, but we were setting up a screen to KJ Castile, wide open, and Cooper just lost him.
He lost him, couldn't find him. He threw it to where the wad of people was, and it was our offensive line.
Coach Langford's talking with him. I'm sure he's saying, "What in the world did you see, son?" And that's probably the first wrong mistake he's made in the 3 or 4 ball games that he's played.
If he had hit KJ there,
we might have been.
We had a lot of territory.
We sure did. We sure did. So Vidalia Communications still reporting that Bryan County Swainsboro score 13-0. I don't have a Jeff Davis update. You can message me on Facebook if you happen to have a Jeff Davis update. We'd like to be able to report that. Toombs County's got the ball, 4:21 left to go in the fourth quarter. They're going to hand it number 28. There he goes. It's a foot race, and we're running him down from behind. We get him, catch him. Cavante Merritt catches him at the 35-yard line in a big gain by number 28. He's fired up again.
Yeah, he's happy.
As you should be.
Yeah. They have done what I thought should have been done probably at the beginning of the fourth quarter, which is they've took that big running back number 6 out. You're going to hear a lot more from him. Jeff, you got an updated score. Metter 24, Jeff Davis 20.
Reported in the third quarter, but like I said, this is Score Stream, and their scoreboard sometimes gets behind. And Coach Yates is going to take a timeout, which is a good, much-needed timeout for our defense. Give them a little break. With that, we're going to take a huddle-up timeout as well. You're listening to 93.5, The Eagle.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local.
In this moment,
Thomas County Central 7. The Honda South Georgia Game of the Week, Valdosta 24, Colquitt 13. As Valdosta has a very good team, I was kind of shocked that Colquitt was up a little bit, even though I picked Colquitt to win tonight. I'm just waiting for them to bounce back as always. Here, your score is 35-14. That's your Richmond-Bacon keeping the scoreboard report. Toombs County is on top of the Red Raiders. Fourth quarter, 4 minutes left to go. Hand it to number 28. He bounces through the hole, falls forward for a gain of about 5 on the play.
And these big bodies from Toombs County have been leaning on us all night, and we're starting to tire a little bit on our defense. You can see our linemen, and they're starting to put their hands on their hips. 3 minutes and 48 seconds left.
It's real hard to motivate 16-year-olds, 15-year-olds when you're getting beat 35-14 to keep pounding and don't let them run up the score. You know, keep fighting. It takes discipline. It takes will, and that's why I love the game of football. It makes men out of boys.
Yep, it
teaches
sure does.
them life principles. Teaches them life principles. He's going to take the ball and hand it 28, and we got him at the line and brought down. Good play by our cornerback, outside linebacker coming on, keeping him inside.
Good play. That was actually, looks like to me, it was Bloodworth that dove in there and clipped his feet out from under him. And that brings up 3rd and long, 3rd and 5 anyway. 5 yards hasn't appeared to be all that difficult for Toombs County tonight, but I don't expect them to throw the ball. They may do some type of misdirection with the quarterback here like they've done a couple of times on the scoring drive, their previous scoring drive. But
ball's at the 28-yard line. Let's see if Loreto can call it. Quarterback's going to take it. He's going to hand it. They're going to try to get to the outside, and we meet him, and we bring him down. I don't even know if he gained a yard on the play.
He may have lost a yard.
He may have. And there he is.
Yeah, big
Boy,
kicker.
Got some hot heads, man.
Who was that, 42 again?
Yeah. No, that's 28. His brother, I think. They look like each other. They played good tonight.
Well, 42 weighs about $160, and this guy weighs 210.
I would like to commend the umpiring crew tonight for Georgia High School Association. You get a lot of decent crews, you get some bad crews, then you get some really good crews. This is a really good crew, in my opinion, tonight.
Yeah, they've let us play. They've not made the game about them.
They're going to attempt a field goal here. Number 24, the kick is up. It's got the distance, and it's good.
45-yarder.
45-yard field goal. Make it 38-14. Congratulations to that young man. That's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
I remember when we were in high school, Chase Goggins still holds the record, 63-yard field goal.
That was unbelievable.
Yes, it was. Chase went on
to win the game, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, to go ahead, yeah. So, yeah, it was probably to win the game. Chase went on to play at Florida State or be a part of the team at Florida State. I don't think he ever seen the field. Florida State had some outstanding kickers when he played. But anyway, Chase was a very good high school kicker.
His brother went on and was the starting punter at Troy University.
Will Goggins, yes, he was. And we have our very own Tron Folsom who plays for Troy.
Guys, that'll officially be a 33-yard field goal.
What did we call it?
45.
You know,
I thought it was from the 35.
No, he was on the 33 there. The spot, not from where he kicked it, but from the spot line scrimmage where it was.
There you go. McEachern's up 34-0. That's final. 34-3 on Camden County. I think Camden County goes to 0-4. 1:47 left to go in the fourth quarter. It's 38-14. They're going to kick it deep, end over end. It's a line drive kick. We take it at the 5-yard line. That's Legondrick, and he's got a head of steam. Oh, my goodness. One man to beat. Crosses the 30 down to about the 31-yard line is where we'll take over on offense. 42-13, Lowndes County on top of whoever they play. Brantley County 42-16 on top of Montgomery County.
Well, I tell you what, Camden County Wildcats have really fell off this year.
0-4.
McEachern, of course, McEachern's tough, but they're getting drilled by McEachern. I think they've got a field goal is all they've got to show for it. Camden does. I think it's 30.
Just got a report that said Jeff Davis just beat Metter. That's coming from my brother-in-law who is coaching over there at Jeff Davis. So Jeff Davis beat Metter tonight. Here at the field, we got about a 12-yard gain on the play. A good throw and catch from Brown to Legondrick Snell on the outside, and he made a move.
This sounds absolutely crazy, QB, what I'm about to say, but I am proud of our little football team here tonight. I'm proud of our offense. I'm proud that we haven't just folded our tents. I know they've got 38 points. We had some offensive struggles, but I've seen a little bit of life. I'm not discouraged with what we've got. I feel like we're going to have a
good move by Legondrick there.
Play.
2 good moves.
Now get on the
He's
outside.
across the 45, and he gets out of bounds at the 40-yard line. He caught a little stop route, moved inside, bounced back outside, made 2 men miss. And I'm telling you, man, if you can get him going, if he'll catch that ball first before he tries to run, he's an outstanding player.
Yeah.
1:12 here. Fourth quarter, 38-14.
I'd love to see us put one more. And we may be playing, their shirts are all white. They're probably playing their second team out there, but even still.
We're going to drop back, and this time we're going to throw it out in the flats to Xavier. Xavier makes a move. He crosses the 40. He breaks a tackle. He's at the 30.
Score.
20. He's down one man to beat at the 5. Touchdown, Xavier Brown. Boy, I'm telling you, he's a shifty little guy. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That'll make it 38-20. And for those few fans who stayed around, the parents, family, they got to see a good little spark there, what we can do.
Good play call. Good catch by Zebion, good throw by Cooper. And then Zebion kind of took it on himself, and when he split the last 2 defenders, he was gone.
We're going to tip the extra point. Dylan Kelly on to a tip the extra point. See if we get a good snap and a good hold here. It's been good for us all night. Snap's a little high, but Brown gets it down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And we seem to have fixed that problem on punting and extra point. Congratulations, Coach Bordeaux. 1 minute left here in the fourth quarter. It's 38-21. When we come back, we will be looking at an onside kick for the Raiders, or maybe they'll kick it deep. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
Pierce County is up 45-20 over Wayne County tonight. Looks like they're going to go on for a win. Pierce has struggled with the last two games, struggled with some unusual turnovers and some things that just happened to them that really is uncharacteristic of their team. But Pierce County still got a very good team, and don't know exactly what they're going to do. But if they can correct some of that, we may get this.
Great kick, and it just did get out of bounds before we got there.
Boy, we just about had an opportunity to pick that ball up.
Man, that was a good kick by number 42 for the Raiders as he kicked it to the only place that they were not at. They set up for an onside kick, and it just had a little too much leg on it. It rolled out of bounds.
Ronaldo Juarez. They're going to make us kick it again, or?
I imagine they would just probably take it.
On the 35.
I don't think we got a couple timeouts still left to stop this clock. I don't think we have enough to stop it. So this may be it for us, but our boys fought.
Yep.
They fought good. You know, to be honest with you, I was not impressed. I know it's going to sound crazy, but I was not impressed with Toombs County's defense tonight. Hearing some of the scores, you know, you kind of figure. But I will tell you, their offense is the real deal.
Yeah, their offense is real. Unless somebody that's got as big a line can stand up and stack them up and make them go to throwing the football.
You automatically think Vidalia, Benedictine, or some of those guys.
Somebody that's got some size on their line, yeah.
Which surprised me about Brian, because Brian may not have as much size as we had thought. He's going to take it, and he's going to take a knee, ball at the 30-yard line, and they're going to run that clock out. And
going to be one more kneel, and that's going to be it.
We're not going to use our timeouts, which is fine. Now, that's smart. There's nothing you can do about it at this point. Right. Nothing, not even a miracle could do anything to give us enough points to win. And so that looks like that's going to be it. They'll probably kneel it one more time here from Red Raider Field. Don't turn your dial. We're going to hear from Coach Langford. If you are a football fan like you claim, you always want to hear what the head ball coach says and what he thinks, what he's seen on the field. The film tells it all, though, I can tell you that. And we're under 20 seconds now to go. They take that last knee, and that'll be it. Your final score, your Richmond-Bacon keeping the scoreboard score is Toombs County 38, the Red Raiders 21. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll hear from Coach Kyle Langford. You're listening to 93.5, The Eagle.